right. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Sunday and a good weekend. I feel like I'm a little low. I'm gonna move up a little bit. Nice. You know what? I can delete this message in the chat too. That's not relevant anymore. Get out of here. Nobody needs to know my crime of being late. That's to be expected when you watch Leo Lovelace. Come on. Okay. Clean slate. So again, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend and a good Sunday. Really wasn't sure what to do today. Put some options out in Discord, and it seems like it was a pretty unanimous. People were more interested in tier lists, which cool. We haven't done it in like 9 months. I like ranking things. I like rating things. I like discussing why I rank things in a certain way. So I figured it would be fun. The first tier list stream, I did like the top 100 most popular anime of all time, I think. And then the second tier list stream I did, it was burger toppings, Pokemon starters, and ship dynamics. I think those were the 3. So totally random stuff. I don't really have a plan. I basically just open the tier maker website and we'll find ones that we want to do that seem interesting. Because there is a ton of things here. Hello, Jack. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I am doing well, thank you. A little tired, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Hello as well, Wasabi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Happy Cinco. Oh, you're right. It is Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to anybody who celebrates. And happy May the 4th. One day belated, if there's any Star Wars fans. Saw there was a big Star Wars sale on Steam. Great. I took a sip of my drink and somehow it splashed back and hit me in the eye. I don't even know how that's possible because I wear glasses. How did it hit me in the eye? Just Leo Lovelace things, my friends. Just Leo Lovelace things. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Sí. Hello as well, Serby. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Sunday. As well as a good Danganronpa stream. I was lurking for a little bit. Looks like you're really close to the end. Like maybe 2 streams away at this point. Hard to believe. Because I think shortly after I started talking to a lot of you guys is when that started. So it's nostalgic for me. Persona 5 and Danganronpa, I think. Both were around when I started talking to you guys. End of an era. 2 streams probably, yeah. I was thinking based on what you guys are doing today. It'll be fun. I know that you know how it ends, but curious to see everybody else's reaction. Or you and Kiwi both know, but I think everybody else doesn't. Oh no, what did I close out? Oh, there it is. Alright, so if anybody has any suggestions or things that they would be interested in for a tier list, you can let me know and I can look it up. Otherwise, I'm gonna just hit categories and start scrolling through and see what comes up. I think anime and manga, obviously we're gonna have to check that category. Azure Lane, I'm a big fan of, but I don't think anybody who watches me also plays Azure Lane, now that I think about it. What else do we have here? Danganronpa? Emojis. Zetai Karen Children Abilities Tier List. I appreciate the suggestion, but I can't say I know what that is. So, I don't think I would have anything to say about it. Fate Servants. It's a funny thing that you mentioned that. There's an FGO category right here. Crazy. Yeah, I've talked about FGO before, and I would really like to do a stream where I tier list every single servant in the game. If you don't play FGO, I think there are roughly like 350 to 400 servants right now. So there's a lot. A absolute shit ton of servants that you could rank. I think it would take me an entire stream just to do that. I would like to do it. I guess it's just a matter of how many people like Fate enough to actually want to watch me geek out about Fate for 4 hours. Speaking of Fate, actually, FGO, just earlier this week, I finally did it. I accomplished something I never thought I would do. I've been playing FGO for, I think, 4.5 years or something like that. Earlier this week, I finally finished max leveling and max ascending every single servant I have, which is 292 servants, I think, or 294 servants. Every single one of them. Max level, max ascension. So all of the SSRs are at level 90, all of the SRs are at level 80. Oh, it took me a long time, a long time, but it feels good. Now I'm at the point where, like, if I get a new servant, I can pretty much instantly level them up to max, which is, that's how you know you're an endgame player. At this point, it's just leveling up skills for stuff that you like. Later this month, or early next month, Charlemagne comes out, and Charlemagne's gonna be awesome. Where would you put my best bean Voyager? Oh, we can go in the food and drink category. Voyager, as far as I can remember, in FGO, Voyager only shows up in one event. And it was a collab event with Fate Requiem, I think. So I don't think I know him well enough to have like a solid opinion on like definitely A tier, definitely B tier. Based on what I remember from the Fate Requiem event, I would probably put him in like low B, high C. But I believe there is actually a main story chapter that's going to come out in 1.5 years or so, where he is going to be in an actual main story chapter. So that's going to be the big thing. Like, for me, the servants who are in the main story are the ones who I'm going to be a little more biased in favor of, just because you get to spend more time with them. The thing with the Voyager event was, like, even though he was the SSR servant in the event, I feel like he was still a side character. Like, Eris, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Eris or Eris, she was the main character, and she was the welfare servant. So, like, Voyager made appearances, but I feel like he was underused for being an SSR, which, you know, not ideal. Also, hello, Cashew, welcome to the stream, and hello, Stella, welcome to the stream as well. We have not picked a tier list yet now. Just general chatting. I'm opening up some random categories. So I have the anime and manga one, Fate, food and drink I have. So going to just keep opening stuff, and then we'll pick something from there. But if anybody has suggestions, you can let me know. Recommend the TV series and also the manga. I will add that to my list, I can so. Nikkei. Does Nikkei have a category? Open the manga one. Why didn't it go to the end? Weird. Nikkei doesn't have a category. That's sad. Oh, Persona has a category. Pokemon. Paranormal and Supernatural. Ooh, spooky. Pokemon TCG? SpongeBob. Saudi? Why does Saudi Arabia have its own category? Oh, is there actually just a bunch of countries? United Kingdom has one? Does USA have one? USA doesn't have one. How do they choose? Japan has one, India has. How do they choose which countries get a category? Can't do a Persona since he hasn't played P4. I mean, I could still rank the ones I do know. I wouldn't be able to do the Persona 4 ones. And Vol 1 of Requiem, you don't even need to know, or you don't even know who he is the whole volume. Yeah, so I guess it's interesting they made him the SSR then, instead of like Eris. Maybe it would have made more sense if he was the welfare. I don't know. Waifus has its own category. Okay, I like that. Technology. Animals that you could be in a fight tier list. That would be a good one. Is there an animals category? There is an animals category. Didn't Bettel do something like that? I feel like he did, and chat or something was just ripping him apart. They were like, no way in hell you could beat that thing. What are you talking about? Mainline Pokemon games tier list. That's also an option. I think I opened a Pokemon category, right? Yes, I did. Okay. So I think we've gotten a bunch of ones that are good options. Splatoon tier list. I think I've played Splatoon 2 for a total of like 6 or 7 hours. And then I never played Splatoon 3. I have it, I just haven't played it. Stella, I think it actually is pronounced Nike. Rather than Nike. I was confused about the pronunciation at some point, and I looked it up, and they do pronounce it as Nike in the game. Just in case you were curious. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also an option. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In like, oh my god, 6 months now? One of my favorite battle streams convinced he could beat a horse 1v1 barehanded. Yeah, I don't think so. Horses terrify me. I can tell you right now, I'm not beating a horse in a fight. Absolutely not. Need more volumes translated, because so far I've only found volume 1. Really? Only 1? I'm surprised for Fate, because it's a popular series. In what country does it pronounce it like that? Even in English. I mean, I played the game in the English dub, and they do pronounce it as Nike in the game. Like, the plural was Nikes or something like that. Like, just Nike, but with the S. Shengong Wu from Xiaolin Showdown. Is that a tier list suggestion? I can't say I know what any of those words mean. Where's the animal tier list? Animals I could beat in a fight actually is the top one. Oh, okay. There's a lot of... Okay. These categories. I would paint the walls in their blood. They'd get in a few hits, but ultimately I would win. It would be a close one, but I would win. 50-50 that I win. It would be a close, but I would lose. I'd get a few hits in, but I would lose. I'd get torn to fucking shreds. And I'd be too scared to even fight. Okay. Yeah, we can do animals I could beat in a fight. Sure. This is really small on the screen, isn't it? Let me see if I can like blow this up a little bit. I want you guys to actually be able to see it. Okay, that's better. I also pronounce Nikkei like Leo said. Japanese pronunciation for Nikkei would also be nice. Okay. I don't have to feel like I'm doing it wrong then. Is there a Nikkei one? There might just... Okay, there is a Nikkei one. It just doesn't have its own category. Hello, Pasta. Welcome to the stream. I'm having pasta for dinner tonight. Surprise, surprise. Do they have all of the characters? That's not all the characters. What the heck? This one has all of them? Oh, yeah. There's a lot. I'm only on like chapter 16. I probably haven't even met a bunch. Anthro species tier list? Okay. Warrior cats. Oh my god. I loved those books when I was a kid. Alright, I need to quit dilly-dally. Alright, I'll paste the link to this one in the chat. So if anybody wants to take the animals I could beat in a fight quiz. I mean, not quiz. Tier list, you can make your own. Animals I could beat in a fight. Boom. I added an extra space. What am I doing? Okay. So it's in the chat if anybody wants to take it. And then if you do want to take it, if you want to show me your result, you could send it in Discord, just in like the general channel or something. Love the series Warrior Cats. Yeah, that was one of my favorites in like elementary school. I have not played Kingdom Hearts, Serby, no. I've seen some of it because I've watched some of Ezume's playthroughs because he's playing through the whole series, I think. So I know some of it, but definitely don't know like the main story or the characters or stuff. I think you have to assume that the animal's sole purpose is to kill you, so docile things like a squirrel would be trying to kill you. Okay. I'll make that assumption then as I'm doing it. Okay, so it looks like... Hopefully I actually know most of these animals. Is this a lobster for the first one? Lobsters are small. They're eatable. I feel like, you know, you see them at the grocery store, just in the tank at like the seafood, the deli section. You can just grab them out of there. I feel like it really wouldn't be that hard. You grab the lobster and then you throw it at something or you just stomp on it. And then that's it. Lobster's dead. I'm going to put that and I would paint the walls in its blood. Yeah. I don't even feel like you need to argue about that. Prey animals have their own defense mechanisms. That's also true. The prey ones are going to be tough to beat. Kingdom Hearts is so good, you could do a tier list I made for Zero of ranking boss difficulty blind. Oh, without knowing anything about them. Just guessing. It would be interesting. I mean, blind rankings are fun too. I think you could safely destroy a lobster without much challenge. I would agree. If I couldn't, I would be very concerned. If it's alive and kicking, I wouldn't want to underestimate it. I don't know. Like, if you're in the sea, you know, maybe they can move a little faster. But if you're on land, that guy's not standing a chance. It would be easy to just step over it. Zebra. I feel like zebras are fast. Zebras are kind of like horses, and horses are scary. I hate horses. I hate them because they scare me. For what it's worth. I've never liked horses. They freak me out. And I feel like zebras are like smaller horses. And a horse would fuck me up. So I'm going to say a zebra would beat me. The question is, how bad would it beat me? Like, I can't catch up to a zebra if it runs. I could try dodging it if it runs at me. I'd have to, like, wrestle it. And could I wrestle a zebra? Probably not. Probably weighs more than me. If it kicks me, that's gonna, like, break my leg. I'm gonna put it in, I could get in a few hits, but I would lose. You know, like, if it charges me, yeah, I think I could, like, you know, punch it a few times. I could try wrestling with it. But I feel like I would still lose. Maybe it could go in the, it would be a, nah, I don't know if it would be a close one. No, I think it's fine there. I think I could get a few hits. At best. Zebras are scary. It's related to donkeys? Ah. And donkeys, how are donkeys related to horses? Are they like two branches of the same tree? As hooves? Yeah, I don't want to deal with the hooves. This is a mouse. I would paint the walls with its blood. It's a mouse. You capture it. And that's it. I really wouldn't want to kill it. But I definitely could. It would be harder than a lobster because it's faster and smaller. So it could get away. But no, I could definitely beat a mouse in a fight. You already finished your list? Oh my god, Servy, you flew through that. Holy crap. What is this? A deer? I feel like a deer is probably gonna be similar to to a zebra. Deers are probably worse. I feel like deers, like, they have the antlers. And if they charge at me with the antlers and they hit me with that, that's gonna hurt. It's not like a moose level. A moose would fuck me up. But, like, a deer, I don't think it would fuck me up to the same extent as a moose. Because they're not as bulky and they're not as strong. But they're fast. They have the antlers that I wouldn't want to get hit by. Deers are game animal. So they've been hunted for a long time. I guess zebras have too. I would put it behind the zebra, I think. I think the zebra would go better than the deer, because I think the deer's antlers add another challenge. Like, I wouldn't feel as confident. You know, if a zebra is rushing me, I'm trying to wrestle with it, tangle with it, it doesn't have, like, antlers that it's going to stab me with, you know? So I can get up close with its head and, you know, I'm brawling with it. I'm throwing punches. If it's a deer, I don't want to get my head near its head, because if it hits me with the damn antler, that's going to fuck me up. So I'd have to be a lot more careful about my hits. I'm assuming this is also a fist fight, for what it's worth. I'm assuming I don't have any weapons. And I'm probably going to assume that it's in their natural habitat. So if it's in the woods too, like, I can't move around the woods as slick as a deer could. You could probably beat a mouse 1v1, but in a group? Yeah, if it was a group, mice would be harder. Because they are fast, and they could bite. Mouse could be difficult because of the body. Yeah, it would be tough to catch. Mice are fast, could get some hits in. It could bite your ankles, this is true. Got the same list as mine. Alright, Cash, you're twinning. That's what I like to see. Been a while since I've watched a stream and I'm not really on the Discord. No, all good, Stella. It's been good. It's been very busy at work. So I haven't been able to stream quite as much for the past month or two. Hopefully by June it calms down, because I'm on a couple big projects that are both targeting June releases. So hopefully after that it's fine. But yeah, it's been busy, but it's been good. Enjoying the games I'm playing. No complaints outside of work being busy. What is this? Is this a chameleon? Or like a gecko? I wish it had a name. Regardless of whether it's a chameleon or a gecko, I'm gonna put it as I would paint the walls with its blood again. Probably above the mouse. I don't think it's as fast as the mouse, probably. It might be able to blend in. Yeah, some lizard thing that you could step on. Yeah, okay. I feel confident putting it above the mouse then. It would be easier to catch. Anything with a beak or claws would get a hit on me at least. I would agree. I would agree. Wow, we have 5 animals and only 2 categories. Okay. What is this? Is that an octopus or a squid? Is there a difference? Okay, no, octopus is over here, so this is a squid. So if I'm fighting it in the ocean, like, I don't think a normal sized squid could, like, grab me and drown me. I feel like squids usually aren't big. I know they're gigantic squids, but I'm assuming this is a normal squid. If it's a normal squid, I feel like you really just have to grab it and then, like, squeeze it until it pops. Like, what is it even gonna do? It's gonna shoot ink at you? Like, do squids have ink, or is that just octopuses? Like, do squids have teeth? I know octopuses do. If it doesn't have teeth, and it can't, like, sting me with its tentacles, I feel like this is also paint the walls with its blood. I'm gonna put it behind the mouse though, because I feel like it would be faster in the water. Like, it would be a pain to get in the water. Like, it could just keep zooming around me. I'm not like a Michael Phelps swimmer, you know? Could be a cuttlefish. Let's look up cuttlefish. I think it's probably a squid, but I do like this picture does look kind of similar. I think they have teeth. If they have teeth, then I'm gonna assume they could bite me. The teeth are on the it's on the tentacles. Okay, if the teeth are on the tentacles, then it's gonna go and they get in a few hits. Because if they try grabbing me, then they can just bite me with the tentacle. That's crazy. It's on the tentacles? What the hell? I think with octopuses, it's like, or octopi, I don't know what the plural is. Octopi? I think with them, the teeth is like in the middle, and then they just pull things into it. Is this a grizzly bear? That's going in, I'd be too scared to fight it. I don't even need to explain that. Grizzly bears are the most... Oh, no, it's not the most dangerous. Polar bears are the most dangerous. I think the ranking is polar bears are the most dangerous, then grizzly bears, and then black bears are last. Either way, I wouldn't want to fight any bear at all. But grizzly bears are fast. I think they can go to like 30 miles an hour or something if they're running. They can climb trees. So if it's chasing you and you try climbing a tree, not going to work. It will climb up the tree after you. So I don't even know how you would fight it. You punch it in the eye and you hope that it doesn't rip your throat out before that happens. Like, it's not going to go well. I believe I even watched a story on TikTok about a guy who was obsessed with grizzly bears and he thought he was like friends with them. And he made a bunch of videos about it. And then a video didn't go so well because one of the bears that he was near decided to attack him and it ripped him apart. And you could apparently hear all of what was happening on the video. You couldn't see it because the camera fell over, but you could hear it. Apparently. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't hear it. But I've heard that you can hear it. So it's not going to go well. That is definitely too scared to fight. Plural of octopus is whatever you want it to be at this point. Yeah. I'll go with octopi then. We have black bears and grizzly bears in Washington. Oof. You got 2 out of 3. Black bears can be brown. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, if I'm being honest. What is this? A hippopotamus. Too scared to even fight. I believe hippopotamuses. I believe they are one of the most dangerous animals in the world. Based on what I've read. I would rather fight a bear than a hippopotamus. No thank you. Its jaw strength or whatever, like if your head ends up in its mouth, your head is exploding like a watermelon. That's it. You're dead. They can run a lot faster than you would think for looking like fat blobs. They can swim. They're super heavy. If it like sits on you, you're just gonna get crushed. They have crazy bite power. You're fucked. You're not doing anything against the hippo. I'm not doing anything against the hippo. Maybe you have more confidence in yourself. That's gonna probably be one of the worst ones. Like that's gonna stay at the end of the list almost the whole stream, I think. Hippos will destroy you, not touching the hungry hippo. Yeah, absolutely not. And grizzlies can have black fur. What the heck? They have to like make them distinct then. Like dark brown bears. Brown bears, dark brown bears, grizzly bears, and black grizzly bears. That's what they need to be called. A turtle. My gut instinct is paint the walls in its blood. If it's a snapping turtle, that would actually hurt a lot. So, in the assumption that it is a snapping turtle and not a normal turtle, I think it's a normal turtle. Do I see a different turtle here? I don't. Okay. Then I'm just going to lump together normal turtle and snapping turtle. Normal turtle, no problem. Smash them. Snapping turtle, problem. Those things' bites are crazy. And like, not only is the bite really strong, but they bite really fast. Like the speed that they can extend their head out to bite, really, really strong. Have you seen a turtle snapping speed? Even a normal turtle, I stand by it, has a beak. I would take a hit at least. Oh, totally agree. Yep. That's like exactly what I was saying. Like if you're facing the turtle one-on-one, especially if you're in the water, like if I'm in the water and a snapping turtle's coming at me, that's not going well. if a normal turtle is coming at me in the water, like, you can probably just catch it and then bring it out of the water. And then, like Cashew said, flip it upside down, and then you just bang. Goodbye, turtle. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in a few hits. If it was a snapping turtle, now even if it was a snapping turtle, I feel like it wouldn't be a close one. Like, it would get you and it would hurt, but I don't think it would be a close one. Don't know how good turtles are at turning around, but if you can just get around it, you flip it over and it's GG. Exactly. It looks like a sea turtle. So if it's a sea turtle, it wouldn't be a snapping, right? Because snapping is more freshwater. Sea turtles can be really big though, right? Like, there's like 300-year-old sea turtles and stuff. Tiger. Not gonna go well. I would probably put tiger up. Too scared to fight for sure, but I would put it above a bear and a hippo. Because I feel like it's just not as heavy. Like, it would still rip me apart, you know? It's gonna one-shot me, for sure. But if I had to rank tiger, grizzly bear, and hippo of which one I could at least maybe get one hit in before I die, I would pick the tiger as the one I could get a hit. Because it's not as heavy. So maybe I last like 2 seconds longer. But sharp claws, sharp teeth, very fast. It could probably just stalk me and jump on me and kill me before I even know it's there. So it wouldn't go well. Now we actually have a good one. Not that these weren't good ones. A wolf. A wolf, in my opinion, it is a lot more fightable than the bottom tier. Like, could it tear me to shreds? Yes. Could I also feasibly put up a fight against a wolf? Yes. Like, the size is not as intimidating. Okay. I guess I should walk back a little bit. I have seen pictures of, like, a husky next to an actual wolf. The wolves are a lot bigger than you would think. There are smaller wolves. Like, I've seen wolves in my area before. And they're, like, they seem like normal dog size. But the, like, big wolves, those are scary. I mean, normal wolf would still be scary. But depending on the type of wolf, it could change my answer between, like, I'd get a few hits in, but I would lose, and I would get torn to shreds. The big wolf, torn to shreds. The smaller wolves, probably I could get a few hits in. And I would actually feel better about it than the zebra and stuff. Just because of the size and the weight and stuff. Yeah, oh, yes. If it was in a pack, then it's going into I'm too scared to fight. If it's just one, I could definitely at least get some hits in. The bears are dopier than a tiger. That's true. Bears are dopier. Like, if there was a bear chilling and a tiger chilling, I feel like you have a better chance of getting away from the bear. Because I feel like bears are lazier. Like, they're not as likely to come after you. Tiger would definitely fuck you up. For the benefit of the wolf, I'm going to say that this is like the big wolf, and I'm going to put it, and I would get torn to shreds. But I think I could at least land some hits on it, unlike the bottom tier, where I'm just getting fucked up. Bears don't attack unless they're starved, usually. So yeah, in that sense, then it would be easier with a bear because you could potentially sneak away. That being said, since the whole point is that it is a fight, like, if it was in the wild, would I rather encounter a bear or a tiger? Probably a bear. Because of what you're saying. There's a better chance that they might not attack you. But in the circumstance that it's a fight no matter what, then I would still give the preference to a tiger, very slightly. Bears are fast. Also, the animal is actively trying to kill it. I'm assuming that it is actively trying to kill Wasabi, yeah. Parrot. I'm gonna put that, and they would get in a few hits because they can fly. You know, they can dive bomb me and peck me. They could definitely bite me and it would hurt. But I feel like they can't do like significant damage unless they took my eye out. That would be bad. But if they don't take my eye out, I feel like it's a matter of time before you either catch it when it flies at you, or you have like, you know, you punch it out of the sky when it's coming at you, you know? Birds are a matter of like how many hits do they get off before you get one hit on them. Exactly. Like birds are small and they're weak. They have the advantage because they can fly, they have claws, they have beaks. Those are gonna hurt, but you really just have to get one hit. So I don't think I would say it would be a close one, but I think a bird would definitely hit me more than a squid or a turtle. Parrots have a claws and a beak, and some are big. The bigger ones, if it was a big parrot and it could tank more hits, then it would drop into close one, I think. If it's more of like the normal size parrots, then I'd probably leave it up here. Your glasses are protection. True, I do have some built-in eye protection. But, okay, that's also a disadvantage. If an animal were to knock my glasses off and I no longer had them, then I'm blind. And then, like, parrot would probably go to, like, 50-50, or I would lose. Because it could just keep dive bombing me, and I'm not going to see it. I have no depth perception. Everything is blurry. So I'm going to assume I get to keep my glasses the whole time. Oh, wait, Jack, did you say it was the Quintuplets' birthday today, too? Happy birthday to the Quintuplets, one of my favorite rom-com anime and manga. It was one of the first manga that I ever read week to week. It was so hyped towards the end when they did the big reveal arc. Oh, man. Just found out it's Luffy and Gon, and the Quintuplets. That's a stacked lineup. Or the glass gets in your eye. That would suck too. Yeah. I would not be a happy Leo, to put it mildly. Okay, what's next? Is that a Komodo dragon? We're gonna have a really bad stretch coming up, looking at this line right here. Komodo dragon. Okay. I don't know as much about Komodo dragons as the other ones. I have seen a Komodo dragon get eaten by a snake. Fun fact. Like, the snake swallowed it whole. It was crazy. Every once in a while, you see those crazy animal videos on YouTube or TikTok. That was one. Like, it tried to attack the snake, and the snake straight up swallowed it. I think, okay, that's incorrect. The snake did swallow it, but the snake choked to death on the Komodo dragon. So they both died. But the snake was able to unhinge its jaw enough to actually get it, like, in its mouth, which was crazy. Batcat channel is here? Nani? Batcat and Cashew separately? That's crazy. Hello, Batcat channel. Oops, lol. Hello, Nivi. Welcome to the stream. They have acid spit. Okay, I didn't know they have acid spit. That's kind of scary. They have one of the most dangerous bites because their mouths are so foul that you just die if you get bit. Okay, that doesn't sound good. They have super sharp teeth. That also doesn't sound good. Okay. In that case, if it basically just bites me once and I die, then I guess I have to put it and I would get torn to shreds. definitely I would rather fight a wolf, because at least a wolf can't spit acid. And it's well documented that people can kill wolves in a fight, you know? Also, hello, Oblivion. Welcome to the stream. Lion. Yeah, no, that's going to go great. Ray and I would be too scared to fight. I would put that between the tiger and the bear. I feel like a lion is a little scarier than a tiger if I had to rank them. In my head, I always, like, ever since I was a kid, I don't know if it's right. With the big cats, I ranked it as lion, tiger, cheetah. In terms of, like, scariest to least scary. They're all scary, but, like, lion, tiger, cheetah was always my order. Don't know if that's accurate. But just because of my bias as a kid, I'm gonna put lion after the tiger as a tougher fight. And I still wouldn't want to fight it. I would be too scared. Have you seen how big bald eagles actually are? They're so much bigger than you would think. I have seen, yeah, there was, I think I saw a video of a bald eagle, like, landing on a player's head at a baseball game or something like that. And it was huge. Or maybe it landed on his shoulder. Either way, it was big. I didn't realize quite how big they were until I saw it next to a person. A tiger is probably stronger than a lion in a 1v1. Really? Is it because tigers are more sleek? Like, their coats are more sleek, so it's harder to get a grip on them? Compared to, like, a lion where they have the mane, which you could use to, like, grapple with them? Tigers are bigger than lions. Okay, I might have to rethink the order then. I didn't know that tigers were bigger. Let's look it up. Tiger, average size. An adult male tiger could get up to 680 pounds and run at 40 miles an hour. That's scary. Lion average size. 420 pounds, and it could run at 4. Okay, so lions are faster, but tigers can weigh more and be bigger. So would you rather fight a really fast big cat or a slightly slower but even bigger big cat? They both sound terrible. I guess since the tiger is bigger, that would make it a harder fight, so I am going to move tiger behind the lion then. I didn't realize they were so stocky. Jeez. Bald eagles are scary, man. They would fuck you up. They have the talons. Oh, yeah. Bald eagle, not going to go well. Weight classes are no joke. Yeah, no, that's, what was that, 680 pounds? He has more than 500 pounds on me, so that's not going well. I don't even, how much do I weigh? So that guy, if it was a max pound tiger, it would have 530 pounds on me. That's not going well. It would straight up just suffocate me. It doesn't even need to bite me. It doesn't need to scratch me. It could just sit on me and I will get crushed to death or suffocate. How much does a hippo weigh? Male hippos weigh between 3,500 and 10,000 pounds. Is that a joke? 10,000 pounds. What the fuck? How much does a grizzly bear weigh? $400 to 600 pounds. So basically the same as the tiger. Hello, Master. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend, good Sunday. If you're just popping in, we are doing animals that you could beat in a fight tier list. And hello as well, Valenkin. We're doing animals that we could beat in a fight tier list. There is a link to it higher up in the chat if you just scroll back, if you wanted to take it for yourself. Hippos eat watermelon like they're nothing. This is true. I have definitely watched TikTok videos of zookeepers just feeding hippos watermelons, and they just smush it like it's nothing. It's like a human eating a grape. No effort whatsoever. Let's not mess with Gloria from Madagascar. I would never dream to mess with Gloria, Jack. Never. Bald eagle. Bald eagle, bald eagle, bald eagle. I think a bald eagle would beat me. Between the beak, the talon, how fast it could fly, and how big it is. The real question is, could I get a few hits on it? Or would I just get torn to shreds? Is it not as bad as... It's really in comparison to the wolf, I feel. I'm gonna err on the side of caution, and I'm gonna say it would tear me to shreds. And that would I rather fight a wolf or a eagle? I guess I would probably rather fight the wolf. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the eagle there. How much does the eagle weigh? Good question. Let's see. Bald eagle size. Almost 3 feet tall. A wingspan of, how many feet is that? 5, 6 to 7 feet wide. That's great. They only weigh between 8 and 14 pounds. That's really light, actually. So you could theoretically, like if you get a couple good hits on them, you could knock it out. It's just, it's really fast and it's going to be strong if it hits you. 14-pound giant murder bird. Yeah. Honestly. That means a good hit bamboozles it, then you can finish it off. Exactly. See, that's what I'm thinking. Compared to a wolf, like a wolf could definitely take more hits than a bald eagle, just based on size. But at least a wolf is on your ground, you know? Unless it goes for your eyes first. Yeah, then you're dead, for sure. I was saying I have eye protection because I have glasses, but at the same time, if the bald eagle knocks my glasses off, then I'm dead. I can't see anything. I have no depth perception. I'm blind. Everything is blurry. I'm going to keep the eagle where it is. A rhinoceros. That's definitely in the I would be too scared to fight it tier. But where? I would probably rather fight a rhino than a hippo. But a rhino basically has armor plating. And it has a horn. So he's just going to impale me. I guess I would put the rhino second to last, right before the hippo. I feel like a rhino's not as fast as a hippo, right? Rhino speed. Rhinos can run at 30 miles an hour? Seriously? How? Hippos can only run at 20? Oh, 19 to 28. Okay. The I'd be too scared to fight tier is hard to organize because you know you're getting obliterated anyway. Yeah. Right. So it's just which one would obliterate you the most. But regardless, you're dying, and that's it. The rhinos have terrible eyesight. That I'm not sure of. Let's see. Rhino eyesight. Rhinos do have poor eyesight. Anything further than 35 feet away appears blurry. They would have trouble seeing a motionless person from 30 meters away. Oh, and they're on either side of their head, so they have to turn their head to see straight in front. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a detriment to the rhino. Either way, like, how do you even hurt a rhino? Because it has, like, armor. Like, I don't see how you could possibly hurt it. Tiny little bird. I would paint the walls in its blood. I'm gonna put it behind the mouse because it can fly, so it would be harder to hit. It could peck me. I'm sure that would hurt. But, like, I don't see how that could possibly... Like, I would feel weird putting it on the same tier that the parrot is also in. But I guess it's borderline because it would be fast and it could peck you a few times. I still have nothing in these 3 tiers. Have you seen the rhino in Spider-Man? Not getting into a fight with an actual one. Okay. Fun fact that might make people in chat hate me. I'm sorry in advance. I have never seen a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. I have never seen a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. And I have only seen one of the 2 Andrew Garfield ones. The first one. So I think what does that make it? I'm 1 for 8 on seeing Spider-Man movies. Very bad. I need to watch them because I hear they're all good. But, yeah. Go men to any Spider-Man fans. Comics are better. And some of the... Oh. I also haven't seen the animated Spider-Man one. The one that's really good. Spider-Verse. Never seen it. And there's 2 of those. So I'm 1 for 10 on Spider-Man movies. Awesome. Clearly Spider-Man's #1 fan over here. Spectacular Spider-Man I don't think I've heard of. Is that an animated one? You do need to see Spider-Verse? That's good too. Yeah, I've heard it's amazing. I've seen clips of the animation and that's like 10 out of 10. I definitely want to watch it. It's just a matter of when. I don't know if anything has it streaming or whatnot. A panda. Pandas are really, like, they're not aggressive, right? They're generally considered to be quiet and cuddly. They can become dangerous if they feel threatened. They have sharp claws and teeth and may attack to protect themselves or their cubs. There are no records of a panda ever having killed a human. But there are incidents of pandas attacking humans. Would it tear me to shreds, though? Or could I get a few hits in? Like, would I rather fight a wolf or a panda? I've heard they got that dog in him. Not the dog in it. Damn. Okay, if they can get aggressive when they're riled up. Also, hello, Neko. Welcome to the stream. I said too scared to fight, but I didn't know that they've never killed a human before. I mean, maybe they have and just nobody knew because it was in a super remote village. You should have a pet them instead tier. Yeah, what was the person thinking, not having a pet them tier? Come on. Okay. I'm going to put them in I would get torn to shreds at the very end. Because I feel like pandas are just known for being kind of cuddly, so I wouldn't say I would be too scared right off the bat, you know? Whereas, like, the bottom tier, I would piss my pants just seeing them. The panda, I might try to, like, work out a strategy and at least have a shot, you know? I wouldn't accept my death before it even starts. So, yeah, I'll put it bottom of torn to shreds seems fine to me. If it's a hypothetical deathmatch, they win. 100%. What is this? Is that a ferret? My neighbor, when I was a kid, had a ferret. I only saw it like twice. I thought it was fine, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I could paint the walls in its blood. I feel like they're fast. They're kind of slippery. They could bite. I'm gonna say it could get a few hits in, but I would win. I think it would be easier than the parrot because it's on the ground. I feel like turtle would be easier than the ferret if it's a normal turtle. If it's a snapping turtle, then no. Yeah, Master, I'm assuming barehanded. I still have nothing in the middle, and I'm like halfway through. What the heck? I've always wanted one. Oh, the sugar gliders are super... You know what is really cute? A chinchilla. I don't know if any of you have seen a chinchilla in person. When I was at college, there was a pet store in the mall near where I went to college, and they had a chinchilla, and it was like the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like just a ball of cuteness. I would like a chinchilla. Nice. Okay, lots of agreement on chinchillas. That's what I like to see. There we go. Looks like something that gets one hit if you can land a hit. Yeah, I would agree. Are ferrets edible? Probably. Where are the chinchilla VTubers? Great question, Cashew. Oh, man. I need to find one and then simp. Hello. Is that Siracine? Is that how you pronounce your name? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend. My friend has one. I'm jealous of your friend. I've never gotten to pet one. I've just seen it in the store. I guess I could have asked because they had a little interaction area, but... eh. Yeah, I guess I'll leave a ferret up there. A gorilla! Yeah, gorilla. Is it worse than the rhino? I think it is. I think a gorilla would literally rip me apart. I think it would grab my arm and tear it off my body. And then it would grab me by the jaw and rip my head open. And then it would probably just rip my body apart for fun. Yeah, I'll put that right next to the hippo. A gorilla hit the glass where my head was once? Oh my, at a zoo? That would have scared the shit out of me. I would have been traumatized of gorillas for the rest of my life. As if they weren't scary enough. Like, if that happened to me when I was a kid especially, oh my god. And they're strong. Like, if the glass isn't reinforced well or something, they could go right through it. I think I've seen a video of that. Like, a gorilla, like, actually breaking the glass because it wasn't strong enough. You could dodge a rhino. This is true. You theoretically could. I can't imagine they turn very well. I saw a video of a gorilla fighting a gator. Really? That would be an interesting fight. I feel like the gorilla could win. Apes also like to tear off dudes' balls, so you get to deal with that while you're dying. Oh yeah, no, a gorilla would torture you. For sure. A few years ago, a gorilla escaped from a cage nearby zoo and injured the heck out of two. Yeah, gorillas are terrifying. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep the gorilla down there. Honestly, I think I would actually say the gorilla's worse than the rhino. I mean, than the hippo. Harambe. The one good gorilla. I will say, to gorilla's credit, I really like watching videos of them eating bananas. Like, the way that they eat them is interesting. Like, they actually eat the peels, too. I straight up follow a TikTok account that's just monkeys eating bananas. Different types of monkeys and gorillas and orangutans and stuff. It's fun to watch. Same thing with the way they eat fruit. Like, I watched, it was like an orangutan, and it was peeling an orange, and it, like, peeled off a bit of the outside, and then it would just eat what it peeled off. And it would keep doing that over and over. Like, it ate the whole outside before it even started eating the actual orange. I was like, what? I never would have even thought of that. They'll throw shit at you to debilitate you. This is also true. Yeah, they're just scumbags. Speaking of more monkeys, an orangutan. Okay, Orangutan I would not be as scared of as a gorilla, but I still wouldn't want to fight it. Those are the ones that have really long limbs and they can like swing from the trees and stuff, right? Orangutan. They're great apes. I'd probably put it at the end of Get Torn to Shreds. I'm not saying I would even have a chance, but I feel like I'd be less scared of it than everything else at the bottom tier. So I don't know if I could put it there in good conscience. But it would still fuck me up. When an adult Sino got out, I thought it would kill me, and it's just a monkey. A Sino? What is a Sino? I'm Googling so many things today. Sino. Genshin is the first response. You thought this little guy would kill you, Serbi? A crab-eating macaque? The Cynomolgus monkey? Oh, that's a baby. Okay. Images. What the? Oh, that's fan art. I was gonna say, what kind of monkey looks like that? Kind of looks like a goober. They're buff. Buff monkeys would be scary. You'd have to give me a hell of an arsenal. Yeah, I would agree. I would need, like, crazy guns or something. What is this? Is that an alpaca? I don't think it's a llama. Is that an alpaca? The alpaca looks a lot fluffier than this thing. I wish I could see the full picture. So I actually knew. Like, what is this? You know, I think you might be right, Serbi. The mouth looks more deer-like. Like, if you put those side by side, I know it's kind of hard to tell because it's small, but I thought it was an antelope. Ooh, it could be antelope. What the heck is this guy's nose? Like Squidward animal. Yeah, what was wrong with that? Oh, it probably has some crazy, like... I'm probably going to feel bad if I know what's wrong with it after saying that. Yeah, that is quite the schnoz, Serbi. I agree. I wasn't sure what it was, so I just assumed it would be close, but I would lose. Thought it was an antelope. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to assume it's a deer thing. And I'm going to put it in front of a normal deer because I can't see its head, so I don't know if it has antlers. I'm just going to assume. A shark! I feel like that's a good place. Because you can... I know with sharks, like... Well, I guess the thing is... I know for sharks, the strategy is you punch them in the eye or the nose. But... And then they would, like, theoretically potentially leave. However, before I did stream, I actually was watching a video about a person who got killed by a shark, so that wasn't a good sign. And two... I'm assuming I'm fighting it in the water. And if I'm in the water and a shark is coming at me, like, it doesn't matter if I punch their nose once or twice. Like, as long as it keeps coming back at me, it's gonna kill me. Like, I don't know how I could kill a shark in the water. Like, I've always heard you can flip sharks and punch their nose and then they're discombobulated. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the nose. Most sharks aren't aggressive as long as it's not a bull shark. Aren't, like, tiger sharks aggressive too? Oh, it's next to a tiger. That's convenient. Many different types of sharks too. Also true. Also true. Yeah, I feel like it's true. It's like Cashew said earlier. It's hard to order this tier because you know you're gonna die. So it's like, how do you order it if you know all of them are gonna kill you? Elephant. Yeah, that's not gonna go well. Let's see. He could trample me. He could impale me. He could strangle me with his not horn. Whatever the schnoz is called. He could probably blow my eardrums out by just like doing his little honk right in my ear. He's huge. There's no way I would even be able to fight an elephant because of how big it is. Could kill you by rolling over. Yep, it was going to be super heavy. Let's see how heavy an elephant is. Elephant weight. And elephants are also kind of smart. That's not elephant weight. I googled elephant weight, did I not? Let's see. The Asian elephant is 8,800 pounds. The African bush elephant is 13,000 pounds. The African forest elephant is anywhere from 6,000 to 13,000 pounds. Yeah, no, that would be great. I'm going to say the elephant would be even worse than the gorilla because of the size. How do you fight that? Only 13,000. Yeah, no. Trust. My 150-pound build could easily take a 13,000-pound elephant. Guaranteed. Put money on me if you're betting. I have an elephant as my #1 impossible fight. I don't know. I see one a little bit lower in this list that I think would be even worse than the elephant. But we'll get there when we get there. Elephant won't rip you apart. That's true. I think it would just stomp you. If you're talking how painful of a death it would be, the gorilla would be worse. But I still feel like a gorilla is a more feasible fight than an elephant. Like, you're not even going to be, like, what? You're going to be up to its knee? All you can do is basically try and break its leg. If you could break its leg, you could win, because then it's just going to fall over. And if it falls over, that's it. You win. But how do you break its leg? When it's that tall and that hefty, you know? Elephants are cute. Elephants are cute. I agree. I have read about how intelligent they are before. Like, it's crazy how smart they are. Like, they'll actually go, like, if an elephant dies, they'll remember where it dies or where they left it, and they'll go back to mourn it every once in a while. I'm like, what? Like, that's crazy that the elephants actually understand all of that. Maybe you could reason with it, ask for mercy. This is true. I have been training myself in elephant speak specifically for that reason, Nivi. I didn't want to reveal my secret power that early, but now you know. I'm only like 50% fluent, but I'm getting there. How would you break a gorilla's leg? I probably wouldn't. I think it would rip me apart before I could. I suppose they're both in a bracket where you can't do anything but die, and the gorilla does have a much more horrible way to kill you. Yeah. I do feel like elephants aren't that aggressive either, but I don't know. A snake. This varies drastically depending on the snake. Garden snake, no problem. I've accidentally run over them with lawnmowers before. King cobra, I'm gonna die. A rattlesnake, I'm probably gonna die. I guess it wasn't even a garden snake that I don't even know what it was. Garden snakes are bigger than that though. I'm gonna put it in 50-50, specifically because there are so many different types of snakes that it really depends. If it's a non-venomous snake, then I think I would win. If it is a venomous one, then it's gonna kill me because it just has to bite me once. I say even if it's poisonous and it bites me, I will kill it before I die to the poison. So worst case, it's a tie. At best, I get treatment after I kill it. That's a good way of putting it. But it's not an insta-death. Right. And snakes are cool, yeah. I mean, rattlesnakes scare me. I get jump scared if I watch videos of snakes and they like jump at the screen. Holy shit. It's an hour, 12 minutes into the stream and I haven't even drank my tea yet. I stay away from snakes, thanks. Yeah. Is frog on this list? We would go crazy. Are starfishes edible? I don't know. I've never eaten one. Some varieties are edible, yes. There we go. Starfish. I would paint the wall in its blood. It doesn't move. You stomp on it and it dies. The end. Next animal. Alligator. I think I would rather fight a shark than an alligator. Alligators are fast. They can be on land and the water, which is terrifying. The bite strength is horrifying. They will grab you with its crazy bite strength so you can't get away, and then drag you to the bottom of the lake and just let you drown. That's how they kill you. So, would I rather fight an alligator or a grizzly bear? Probably the alligator, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna get killed either way, but you can definitely win against an alligator. I've seen some guy fight one to save his dog. I've seen Crocodile Hunter, you just jump on its back. I guess, but what if it tries rolling over while you're on its back? Or can it not roll over? Like, is it not coordinated enough because of its little, like, flipper hands? I would agree that based on what I've seen and what I know, it's probably more beatable than like a lion and a tiger and stuff. But I would still be terrified if one of them was approaching me. And just because of how scared I would be, I think I have to put it in the I would be too scared to fight it. Roll with it and then punch it in the nose. So is every scary fish just weak in the nose? Sharks, alligators, like they all just get punched in the nose and that's that. Nivi with the wisdom. Arigato, Nivi-sama. Now I know how to fight an alligator. Very helpful for whenever I go to Florida next. I haven't been to Florida and I don't even know how long. Gators are not fish. And now I've offended the resident fish. This is the worst stream ever. I'm sorry, Serbia. I will atone with my life. I guess I should have said it's an amphibian type creature. Amphibious. Water dwelling. Is it water dwelling? Does it sleep on the land or in the water? Would you like to get punched in the nose? No, I wouldn't. They have super bad turning ability. It's an easier fight than you would think. Really? Everybody is trying to say that alligators are not that scary, which is very surprising to me. It's just a big lizard. Damn. So what would you all put it in then? If you're not too scared to fight it, would it be, do you think you could actually take it? Or would you still lose? It just wouldn't be too scared to fight. Like you think you have a chance. They can't beat a gorilla. A gator is still a threat. I said I would get a few hits in. Get a few hits in, but lose? Okay. That's reasonable. Based on what everybody is saying. All I know is gators are edible. I know that as well because I've had some. I think it came up in a stream somewhat recently. I have had alligator before. One time. When I was visiting Louisiana. They had alligator bites on the menu. I have gator and I would get a few hits in, but I would lose. Alright, so Serpy and Cashew both agreeing with get a few hits in, but lose. Do you think, like, the orangutan would be worse than the alligator? I guess I didn't know about the bad turning. And the nose weakness. And I guess the fact that I could fight it on land makes it not as bad as a shark. So I guess in hindsight, based on what you guys have been saying, personally, I would still be really scared of it. So I'm going to put it in the I would get torn to shreds category. So I'd probably just have a heart attack if it was coming at me anyway, so it doesn't even need to attack me. I'm just going to die before it gets to me, but they're slow on land? Really? I guess it makes sense. They're more adapted for swimming. The tail and everything. The orangutan would be fast. I still feel like I'd be more scared of an alligator, but I do agree that it's probably a more reasonable fight based on what you guys have said. The jaw is scary though. Like if you get bit in the arm or the leg, like, is it gonna let go? Yeah, I can't think of a time that I have been, Serby. I haven't been to the zoo and I don't even know how long. I love aquariums. There's a amazing aquarium near me, but I haven't been in probably like 15 years. I would very much like to go again though. I've been thinking about it for a while. But I don't want to go alone, and I don't know if any of my friends would want to go. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I cannot remember the last time I've been to a zoo. Probably 20 years. I'll go to the zoo with you, Leo. Hell yeah. There we go. You need fear of the ape put into you. You're right. I think I don't have that intrinsically in me. Like Nivi has the gorilla punching the glass. You've seen it at the zoo. But since I can't even remember, I guess I'll trust all of you and I'll put the orangutan behind it. If the gator gets you, you're probably toast, but I might even rather fight a gator than a chimp. Apes are that horrifying. Jeez. Okay, you're right. I have read a story as well. Why do I have all of these stories of people dying? The lady who got like her face ripped off by a chimpanzee. I'm not gonna elaborate, but yeah, it's it didn't go so well. Horse. I'm gonna say horses really scare me. I do not like horses. I've been scared of them ever since I was a kid. If they kick me, I'm gonna die. If they kick me in the head, it's an instant death. If they kick me in the leg, it's breaking my leg, and then it's an instant death again, because they trample me. If they kick me in the chest, it's probably gonna break my ribs, and one of my ribs will stab me in the heart, and I'll die again. If they kick me in the stomach, it will probably shoot all of my stomach acid into my chest, where it will melt my heart, so I'll die there too. So if it kicks me, I lose. And that's it. They're also fast. They're also big. I feel like the horse would be stronger than the eagle. I guess I'd probably put the horse above the Komodo dragon, though, because at least the horse doesn't spit acid. They've also got a mean bite. They're an all-rounder. Ugh. Meanwhile, Mr. Garbus Bettle thought that he could beat a horse in a fight. What is he thinking? A horse could one-hit you? It's seeming like that, Siracine, yeah. Cashew hates horses. Me and Cashew. It's like the Fullmetal Alchemist handshake right now. I guess I shouldn't say I hate them. I'm scared of them. Which I guess is a little different. For shame, Glimbus Bargle. Come on, Glimbus Bargle, what are you thinking? I was bucked off a horse as a small child and I haven't gone near one since. That would have been traumatizing, Serby. I agree. You're mad indecisive. I am extremely indecisive, El, yes. I am the most indecisive person I know. Ask any of my stream friends who I have played games with on or off stream about how bad I am about picking a game. Or when I go to a store and then I'm window shopping, I'm just like, should I buy it? Should I not? Can I get it cheaper online? Do I really need it? But I want it. But what about this other one? Like, I hate my own indecisiveness, but it is what it is. It's their soulless eyes, black orbs of evil. Oh, speaking of evil, a cheetah. All right, that's just going in. I'm too scared to fight as well, because those guys are super fast. Probably not as bad as a lion and a tiger, though. I'd rather fight the alligator than the horse. It seems like that's the general consensus that I'm getting, yeah. I'm just way overhyping alligators, I guess. I don't know. Got dinner and I have an unrelated but important question to ask. What would that be, Vel? A clownfish. I will paint the wall with its blood. What is a clownfish gonna do? Okay, Nemo. Think you're tough. Splat. Dead. Next. Unless they're like poisonous and I just don't know it. Actually, somebody asked something about starfish earlier. Like, have you ever touched starfish? Was that it? Have you ever touched a starfish? Oh yeah, Nivy asked that. I think I have. At like a petting zoo area of a aquarium. You know, like in the aquariums where you can like, you know, the front area, like right when you walk in. I feel like most aquariums have like little things that you can touch, and I feel like starfish are one of them. I also feel like I've seen starfish like just at the beach and you can pick them up. Are they a duo? Because we're friends. Yeah. There you go. Easy answer. Been friends for a long time, so why not make a channel together? Tide pools? Oh, yeah, tide pools. That's what they're called. A cat. Okay. I think that would be up here. Cats are small. They're not that strong. They could definitely bite me and scratch me. I've been scratched by a cat before. So I think it would get a few hits in, but I definitely would win. Not coming out unscratched. I agree. Like, I don't think it would be a close one, but they're definitely gonna scratch me. You wouldn't? You're right, Cashew. You're right. If there was a pet tier like Nivy said, then I would have to put you down there. If me and Cashew were fighting, Cashew would beat me. At Neko, can you believe this? Oh my god, you're right. There's 2 cats in chat. Damn it. I'm just making enemies today. I feel like the cat would get more hits in than these other 3, so I would just put it there. Octopus. He's painting the walls with fish blood. This is also true. I have a lot of sea dwellers in the top 2 tiers. It's a lot of sea creatures. And this is the closest thing to just a normal fish we have, and that's my easiest splat, so sorry, Serby. Octopus. All right. They're fast. They look creepy. They kind of freak me out because of how they look. They can shoot the ink at me to impede me. They can bite me. They can strangle me with their tentacles. And I would not do well with that. They could probably drown me if they restrain me underwater. And yes, like Nivy said, they're very smart. Probably some of the smartest animals on this list. And I feel like they're also squishy. Like if you try punching an octopus, I feel like it's not even gonna have an effect. you know? Like, you'd have to rip it apart. So I don't know if I'd say I'd get torn to shreds. Let's look up. How do octopuses fight? Mate? Why is that the first option? Fight. I don't care how they mate. Octopuses will fling shells and sand at each other. So they'll blind me by throwing sand in my eye? That's rude. They drop down on their prey from above, and using powerful suctions that line their arms, they will pull the animal into their mouth. That also doesn't sound good. Okay. I'm going to put that in. I would get a few hits in, but I would lose. And I think it would be worse than the zebra, the fake deer, and the normal deer, because it's in the water. But if I had to choose between like an octopus and a wolf, I feel like I'd still rather fight an octopus. Like, those are just things that we eat, you know? Like, octopuses are edible. Octopi, jeez. Most water fights I instantly lose. I assume they can grapple you in the water and GG. If they can grapple me, yeah, I'm screwed. I'd eat it raw. That's takoyaki is octopus, right? I've never tried it, but I would like to. It'll slip out of your grasp. That's true. They're slimy. They'll slip out of your grasp because they're slimy, but you aren't slipping out of their grasp because those suctions. That's not fair. The suckers also have teeth in them? Oh, really, Siracine? Jeez, I didn't know that. That makes me reconsider my thing a little bit. Oh, we're almost done. You can't damage them? That doesn't sound fair, Serby. Why do they put things on here that I can't fight? Unlike squids that have teeth on their tentacles, octopus have beaks. Yeah, the thing in the middle, that's what I had thought. What's your favorite animal? I don't even know what my favorite animal would be, to be honest. I don't think I have one off the top of my head. Like, could I rip one of its tentacles off? If I'm fighting it in the water, and it's coming at me and it's grappling with me, if I get both hands on one tentacle, could I rip it off? Or is it still too slippery? Because that would be the strategy. You just rip off each tentacle one by one. Or you squish its head. But it would be too slippery to squish. I've yet to seen one diving, though, which makes me so... Oh, really? Luca is my favorite animal? Luca. What is that, a wolf? The guy from Nijisanji? Is he a wolf? Some type of dog. Cats and bulls are mine. Fun fact, one of their tentacles is their penis. Wow, I did not know that. I don't... Now the tentacle stuff makes sense. Wow. That is enlightening. I never knew that. Oh my god. That blew my mind. It only took me 27 and a half years to learn that. What the hell? Okay. That's great. That blew my mind. We got a lot of surprise people. That's what I like to see. You know what? You are the resident aquatic expert, Serby. I should have expected nothing less. Crab. Smush. I would say a crab is easier than a lobster. Actually, no. Crabs move faster than lobsters. You seen them scuttle sideways at the beach? They're fast. But, yeah, you just stomp on that, and that's it. That's GG. So, I don't even know if they have blood, actually. Do they? Do crabs have blood? I mean, it's alive, so probably. Crabs do have blood. Yeah, I don't know why I thought they didn't. I'm an idiot. A dog. That's a cute puppy. Nice golden retriever or a Labrador. They would get a few hits in, but I would win. They would be worse than a cat because they can get bigger and the bites would hurt more. And also big dogs scare me a little bit. Or scare isn't the right word. Big dogs make me a little uncomfortable. Small dogs I'm fine with. I have to assume this is just dog and not golden retriever puppy. I would agree. So like, I guess if you're looking at it holistically, right? Like a Chihuahua, you punt them. That's it. A Beagle, you punt them. A Pug, you punt them. A German Shepherd, a Great Dane, they punt you. So it's really going to depend on the dog. So I feel like I either have to put it at the end of they get in a few hits, or it would have to be the one and it would be a close one. Because little dogs and puppies, obviously you can beat. But the grown-up big dogs, you would have a hard time beating. They're fast. They would have good bites. They're not as bad as wolves, obviously. But they could still do some damage. All right, I'm going to put that and it would be a close one, but I would win. Because I don't have anything in there. And there's a good number of big dogs. The saddest part with fighting the dog is no matter what you did to them, they still love you. Ugh. You don't have to break our hearts, Serby. Can confirm I have been punted by my dad's Newfie when he was still around. Yeah, the Newfies are huge, right? Newfie. Oh yeah, those are the big ones. Okay. I was thinking they were similar to the St. Bernards, and that is correct. I feel like most dog breeds you could feasibly beat. I would agree, which is why I was torn. Like, it's why I think it could go into they would get the few hits in. Because, like, German Shepherds obviously would be bad news. Great Danes would be bad news. Pit Bulls would be bad news. Rottweilers would be bad news. But, like, is there really anything else that would be as bad as those? Like, the other ones I think are a lot more beatable. So I guess because the vast majority of dogs are pretty beatable, yeah, I'll keep it in that one. Is this a peacock? So peacocks probably can run kind of fast. They'll charge you, they can peck you, they have a beak. They can open up their peacock feather thing to distract you because it looks cool. It's not going to scare you off like it would a normal animal in the wild, but they have like a jump claw attack. Damn, what is this? Quick Slash in Pokemon? How do peacocks fight? Why is mate the option again? I want fight. They fight indirectly by growing large tail feathers to make themselves look bigger. Male peacocks will fight to the death. Oh my god. What is this answer? I don't know if you guys could read the whole answer. What is this? Oh my god. Get... Okay. Didn't need to know that. Makes me not want to lose to a peacock. You better not lose to... I agree. Yeah, no. You don't need to disrespect me like that after the fight. Come on. It was an honorable fight to the death. They can fly and they like to sit on... Peacocks can fly? Really? I guess they are a bird. Okay. I think I would put a peacock and I could win, but it would be close. I don't know. That's just what my gut instinct is. It'll, like, rip off the feathers. And then it will lose confidence in itself because it doesn't have its feathers anymore. And then it will be weaker. And then you beat it down. Play dead strategy would have a horrible outcome against that dude, I guess. Yeah, definitely don't play dead against a peacock. Okay. We've all learned something interesting today. Thanks to Serby with the octopuses, whatever the hell the plural is. Google enlightening us about peacocks. Interesting. A sheep. I feel like a sheep wouldn't be very tough. They're just woolly. Like, what? It will just charge you and that's it? Like, I guess it could bite you. I feel like it would get some hits in and then I win. Like, I feel like a sheep isn't really a threat. It's just woolly. But, you know, it doesn't matter because you're going for the head. I mean, that's the kill shot. So, I'm going to put it in. It would get a few hits in because I think it could charge me. But, like, outside of that, I feel like it really isn't a threat. Edible sheeps are. That is true. If you put a sheep on its butt, it won't move from that position. It's called a rump setting. I also have never heard of that. We are learning so much today. But welcome to the stream as well, Kate Leo. Kate Leo, is that it? Katio. Katio Potatio. That's a good name. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend. I feel like they have a decent defense, but they don't see them as high strength. Painful maybe, but it's gonna kill you. Right, I agree. I think just because of its size, it goes towards the end of this, but male sheep can fight back. Do they bite? Please don't tell me something about peacocks. How do sheep fight? Oh, wait, did I totally move my... Okay, no, this is fine. Sheeps fight through... Oh, headbutting. Okay, so it's like goats. I mean... I feel like getting headbutt would be like an annoyance. Unless they headbutt your head, that's not going to go well. But since it's just a sheep, a swan. I have seen videos of swans being absolute bitches. So... it would definitely hit me. It would get some hits in. But, like, I feel like they're not strong. Like, they'll fly at you. And, I don't know, they'll hit you with their beak. Like, it's a flat beak. Like, you just break its neck. And it's a long neck. Like, it's not that hard to grab, right? Like, I'm gonna feel bad doing it. But it's a long neck. 2 hands, snap. They're just jerks. I would fuck a swan up. Very confident there, Belle. I assume the swan is similar to the peacock? Yeah, I think I would probably put it similar to that. I think it would be worse than the peacock because I know swans can be jerks. But I don't think I would lose. They don't have teeth? Yeah, so if they don't have teeth, like, all they're gonna do is just rush at you and be annoying. I don't even know if I would call that a close one then. Like, both of these, I feel like I could... They would just be annoying. Oh, it's serrated? Okay, yeah, that would hurt to get bit by then. Now, if it was a Canadian goose... Are the Canadian geese jerks? Done it before, would do it again? Damn. Wow, we only have 7 left. Good timing. Wow. We're an hour 42 in. We've only done 1. And I have to go at 5 as usual, which means we're only gonna have time for 1 other tier list after this, probably. Unless we just fly through them. Okay. Our geese have actual literal gangs that will mess you up. That's hilarious. gangs. Just picture them walking around with their caps and stuff. You're in the wrong neighborhood, pal. This is our territory. Canadian geese in Washington? That's false advertising. Just like your bears. What's going on with Washington? You need new names for things. An owl. I feel like an owl is probably like... It's gonna be between the second and the third one again. Like, it's fast. The beak will definitely hurt. But it's small. Like, you just need one good hit. Kind of like the... Yeah, I feel like it's gotta be with the other bird. I would rather fight a parrot than an owl, I think. Because owls can get pretty big. And actually, okay, owls are gonna have the talons, which would be pretty annoying. So it might actually be the close one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put it in the close one, but like, not as bad as the peacock and the swan because they're smaller. So it's, yeah, you just need one good hit. Depends on the owl. That's true. Like, there's the more hunting-oriented ones. I think there's the barn owls. There's the ones that are just like the cute little balls. I forget the name. I saw them at a shelter once. Scary little... You think owls are ugly, Vel? That's crazy. Parrots also have talons and can be big. Let's see what the size range for parrots is. Herons? I can't write. I spelled parrots wrong. Oh my god. So they can be anywhere from 3.5 to 40 inches. So that's like 3.5 feet. And they can weigh... What are you giving me ounces and kilograms for? I'm from America. What the heck, man? I don't know the conversion. Give me it in normal numbers. I don't have time to read Wikipedia. Oh my god, it's the same answer again. Okay, the heaviest parrot is the kakapo, which can weigh up to 9 pounds. So at its absolute highest, I guess they could be 3.5 feet and 9 pounds. Owl legs. Aren't they just like sticks that have the talon at the end? What is this? Oh my god. You can't really see it because the chat's right in front of it. It's right under the chat, but damn. That's a cute owl. That's something. All right. All right, a whale. Whale is the worst one. That's what I was talking about before. That's literally the biggest thing on the whole list, and it's in the water. Like, I don't think you can fight a whale. Like, that's it. They're like hundreds of feet long. So how do you feasibly even damage a whale? You don't. You are in the water with like a 300-pound, 5-ton monstrosity coming at you. That's it. You die. Like, they're not really gonna damage you, right? Like, I don't think whales attack, but all they have to do is open your mouth. They open their mouth, and if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you get swallowed. And then you either drown or you get digested alive. And that's it. Like, that's their only attack. So, in terms of like what they're gonna do to you, not that bad unless they swallow you. But what do you even do? Also, you're underwater. You're right. So, like, if it is coming at you and its mouth is open, there's no way you're gonna swim away fast enough. Like, whale size. So the absolute smallest whales are 9 feet long and 300 pounds. The biggest whales are 112 feet long and 190 metric tons. So what is that? 19,000 pounds? Whales can't swallow a person? Really? Something that big can't swallow a person? Like, but, I mean, imagine you're in the ocean, right? You're this little guy, and this thing is coming at you? I didn't know that their throats were too small. That's crazy that their throat's too small to swallow a human. But yeah, ocean creatures kind of freak me out, or big ocean creatures freak me out. You're in the water, so you're at a disadvantage. They're huge, so you're at a disadvantage. The only silver lining, essentially, is they don't really have an attack. But in Pinocchio ate the whole ass boat. Bite-sized snack, yeah. Is this a seal or a sea lion? Because depending on the type, I think seals, I mean, either way, it's the water. You're going to get fucked up, but sea lions are a lot worse, I believe. Oh yeah, that is a sea lion. It's the same picture. Okay, sea lion would definitely fuck you up. If it's what I'm thinking of. How do sea lions fight? Male sea lions or bulls use formalized movements like barking, chest-to-chest pushing, grappling, and biting to mark their boundaries. Larger bulls can be more threatening and can gain weight over months to provide extra insulation and nutrition. The battles can be intense, and sometimes pups are trampled to death. Damn. The poor little lions getting caught up in the bullfights. Sag. According to my Google search, blue whales can't swallow anything bigger than a grapefruit? A grapefruit? I mean, I know they eat the plankton, and I guess those are super small. So maybe they're just built to, like, filter out that stuff? Alright, sea lion? I'm gonna say I would get in a few hits, but it would still beat me. A duck. I will splatter the wall in its blood. I'm sorry, Mr. Duck. The worst thing you can do is fly at me and annoy me. Or like peck at my finger and be annoying. So you are not a threat. Next. A cow. Honestly, second tier. They could get in a few. Like, if it rushes at me, that's gonna hurt. If it knocks me over, if it bites me, that's gonna be annoying. But like, you just have to tip it over. Now, from what I've read, cow tipping is not as easy as you would think. Like, those guys are heavy and they're sturdy. But given enough time in a fight where all it's really gonna do is run around, you just have to tip it over. And I don't think it can get back up. So that's your victory condition. It's really just the weight. How much does a cow weigh? How much do cows weigh? 1,100 pounds? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought that would be a couple hundred. A couple hundred? What am I, stupid? People weigh that much. Okay, never mind. I have cow and I would get a few hits in, but I would lose just because they're so damn big. I couldn't do damage, and it can do damage. I mean, if you punch its head, I feel like you're gonna do damage. I feel like you don't even necessarily have to tip it. Like, what if you trip it, you know? Like, it's charging at you, and then you somehow knock it off balance. And then it just falls. I don't know. The weight is definitely annoying, because, like, if it knocks me over and it tramples me, that's going to be bad. Okay, so I'm going to move it down to, it would be a close one, but I think I could still win. You just pummel its head enough, or you tip it. You just have to last until you can do one of those things. And if you hit its head enough, right, it's going to get dizzy. And if it gets dizzy, it will be easier to knock over. So I'm going to say it's harder than the birds. But I feel like I wouldn't lose. As someone that's born in the Ox Zodiac, that's offensive. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry. I think I might have been born in the rat. I'd have to check. Your FBI agent's going to be wondering what you're planning with this search history? Oh, yeah. How do cows fight? How do orangutans fight? How much does a crocodile weigh? Like, they'll think I'm just like a 6-year-old kid who got access to the internet for the first time. According to Google, about 20 to 22 deaths per year are due to cows. Really? They kill more people than sharks a year? Cows don't have upper incisors. Really? Another fun animal fact, yes. You ain't no One Punch Man, boo? Nah, I wish. Or you're planning a grand zoo heist? True. A dolphin. Dolphins are fast, they're slippery. They could probably just keep bum rushing you. And I've also heard that dolphins are degenerates. That's putting it mildly, actually. Dolphins are kind of assholes, from what I've read. So I don't think a fight would go well. Would it be worse than a sea lion? They're bigger. They're probably faster. They're probably more of a jerk. They are also smart, like you said, Serby. So I feel like that would make it worse. I feel like sea lion's teeth is probably worse, but everything else about the dolphin would be worse. Would it tear me to shreds, though? I kind of want to move the wolf up, if I'm being honest. Dolphins have been responsible for multiple vicious and even fatal attacks on humans per Google. I see. Okay, I'm gonna move it down to I would get torn to shreds then. It's definitely not as intimidating as a shark, but it's definitely worse than the octopus and the sea lion. I feel like it's not as bad as a wolf. I could definitely get hits in on a wolf. Okay, last one. Is this a goat? They're not big. They're not heavy. Looks like a mountain goat. So what? They can jump and headbutt you with the horn? That's not even a mountain goat, is it? It looks like it's on a tree stump, so I assume you flatten it. I think it's some type of goat. Like, I don't think it's a mountain goat, though. I think those are big. Yeah. So what? I spelled mountain wrong? So what? It's like some kind of goat. Small goat. This guy did not have a good day. This guy had a good day. He's smirking at me. I thought it was like a cute looking micro cow. Doesn't look like a goat. So what is this thing then? Like it does have horns that like curve backwards. So it could probably rush you. And I feel like this thing does jump. You know what? On second thought, I think the cow probably should go down a little bit. Just because they are so heavy, that would make it really hard. Like, I know I have a plan, but the weight and potentially knocking me over and then just trampling me is going to make it tough. I don't really know. It's just a small farm goat. Okay. It looks small enough that you could grab it by the neck and slam it into the ground. It does look small. Right, like if it's just standing on a tree trunk, it's really not big. So I feel like that would probably be like, it could get a few hits in, but I would win. And a dog would probably be worse than that. A dairy goat, maybe? Let's see. Dairy goat. Oh, yep, that looks like it. Like the horns are the same way. Dairy goats. I don't have a Wikipedia page? What the heck? So I guess that would be my list then. For animals that I could beat in a fight. And it only took me 2 hours. Oh my god. Nothing, and it would be a close one, but I would lose. But we have at least a few things and everything else. I'll have to take a picture of that. Snipping tool. Oh wait, I don't need a snipping tool. I can print screen. What am I doing? Oh, you can actually see that I'm print screening. Silly, silly. Okay. Saved. Cool. So animals that we could beat in a fight. That was a good suggestion, Cashew. Good one to talk about. And we got so many animal facts. Yay. All right, I have like 50 minutes or so. What should we do that could take like 50-ish minutes? I have so many tabs open right now. We have manga that we could look through, food and drink, FGO, anime and manga. We just did animals, so probably not another animal one. Waifus. They have waifu and husbandos on here, actually. Pokemon TCG. I'd probably just rank the art. Pokemon, Persona. Every major Persona character. A potato form tier list? Potato form. Potato form. Wow, they actually do have potato forms. KDO Potato feels obligated to agree with Serbi. You know? I wonder why. So these are all of the different potato type foods? Well, I like that this one is labeled at least. I need to see how many I've actually had though. So there's, let's see, 5, 10, 14, 28. So there's 30 things in here. And of the 30, I have had one. Why are there 2 different things called hash browns? I've had, oh, they're different type. Okay, I see. I reckon. Oh, there's 3 different okay, I've had all 3 of those actually. So I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Raw potato, really? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15? I think I've only had half of the things on here. Do a Xenoblade 2 Blade tier list and you could make it based on appearance. Yeah, I played like 40 hours of Xenoblade and it was like... How long ago was that? It would have been when I was a junior in college, so... 7 years ago, maybe? 6 to 7 years ago? Vodka isn't on the list. Good point, Siracine. Good point. How do they not have vodka? My go-to drink if I'm at a concert, vodka soda. All right, I can binge through this one. I'll try and binge through a couple shorter ones, I guess, so we can get more stuff. All right, potato wedges. A. I like the wedges. The only time that I'm a little disappointed is if they're kind of thick. Like if they're too thick, then I'm like, it still tastes good, but I like it to be a little thinner when I'm having fry type things. Because I feel like it doesn't cook as evenly if it's thicker. But that's really the only downside. Oh, a link, you're right. What am I doing? Go, man. Potato foods. Boom. Do any of you call potato wedges JoJo's? Because apparently that's a Washington thing. I have never heard of that, Serby. So at least for me over on the East Coast, I don't think it's a thing. Vodka soda, yes, Serby. It is just basically quite literally exactly the name. It's a mix of vodka and soda water. So it basically just dilutes the vodka a little bit. Usually you throw a lime in there. I get it with lime, at least, just to add a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty easy to sip on. Hash browns. So these are the hash browns that are more of like just mashed up. Those are good, but I would say they're my least favorite of the three kinds of hash browns. The little chunky hash browns are good. They're better than the other hash browns, but I wouldn't say they're as good as potato wedges. These hash browns, the flat boys, now those are an S. They're great on their own, first of all. They're like the perfect level of crispy because they get fried or deep fried. And if you haven't tried it, like a lot of the time they're just a side, but if you put it on a breakfast sandwich, 11 out of 10. The cafeteria at work, a couple weeks ago, they had a special in the morning for breakfast that I had never seen before, which was the breakfast burger. And it was like a sausage patty, bacon, cheese, one of these hash brown things, and then like chipotle aioli sauce or something like that. It was so good. Like, the potato taste is great. The crunch, like the texture that it added to the sandwich, great. Like, it is a 10 out of 10 side, and it's great on sandwiches. Home fries. I'm kind of conflicted because I feel like home fries really depend on the seasoning. If it's seasoned well, then they're really good. If they're not seasoned well, then it's basically just chunks of potato, which is fine, but it's not like standout. So I would probably, I mean, honestly, yeah, I think I would put it above the flat hash browns, but below the cube hash browns. Because it's very dependent on the seasoning. I'm back. Welcome back, Stella. It is a potato-related food tier list, yes. Now I want to eat potato. Go order some fries here soon. See if there's like a fast food place. Anything potato smacks. Potatoes are good. Sounds amazing. Highly recommend. Taco Bell Crunchwrap with the hash brown patty inside it. I actually haven't had that. As a Taco Bell stan, I'm disappointed in myself. Make you think of clam chowder, really? What's the relation there, Stella? A latke? I don't know what that is. Tater tots. Let me make a little bit of an adjustment. Okay, we can continue with the list now. Actually, that bothers me that it's not even. Boom. Okay. Tater tots, incredible, impeccable, one of the greatest foods that mankind has ever invented. The crispiness, the crunchiness. It's the perfect side. Dip it in ketchup, and it becomes an 11 out of 10. I get it. Every single morning at work, at the cafeteria. The people at work know I have been working there long enough and ordered the same thing for long enough that I don't need to speak to the people in the cafeteria anymore. Literally, the routine at this point is I walk into the cafeteria, they see me walking in, we maybe make eye contact, I get myself my coffee and orange juice, and then I just stand there and I wait. And they say, here you go. And they hand me 2 boxes, and I check out and I leave. Never have to say anything to them about what I want. I am such a creature of habit that they just know when they see me. And it is a bacon, egg, and cheese on an English muffin and a side of tater tots. Every day for breakfast. Which is 2 to 3 times a week, because that's how many times I go into the office. But yes, tater tots, incredible. There's potatoes and clam chowder, really. I haven't had I haven't had clam chowder in a long time. My man loves his tater tots. I sure do, my man. That's what happens if you're a regular anywhere. This is true. My local pizza place that I've been going to for years as well, they know my name. They're like, you want the buffalo cheeseburger, right? And do you usually get the side of mozzarella sticks with that, right? I'm like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Thank you for remembering. I smashed my tater tots into hash brown Serbi. As much as I like hash browns, that's so disrespectful to the tater tots that it pains me greatly. Hello, Havu. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend. Potato chips, S, of course. Okay, actually, if this is plain potato chips, they're below hash browns. I definitely prefer flavored ones. Crinkle cut chips. I would also put that as an S. I like the difference in the texture, but I would take normal potato chips over the crinkle cut. But both are really good. Tornado potato. I have no idea what that is. Raw potato? No, I'm not eating a raw potato. Mashed potatoes. A. I think I would put it in between the cube hash browns and the home fries. Mashed potatoes can vary quite a bit, again, depending on the seasoning, and if there's anything added to it. Like, for example, my dad, when he makes mashed potatoes, he also cooks up some like ground beef, and then he'll mix the ground beef into the mashed potatoes. So it has a little bit more of a substance, it has a little bit more of a flavor. Like, that's really good. But if it's just plain mashed potatoes, like, they're still fine, but they're more bland. So you have to be really good with the seasoning, or have them be like a really great texture. Makes garlic mashed potatoes. Garlic mashed potatoes does sound very good. I don't like chips that much. That's fair, Siracine. I mean, to each their own. It's one of my go-to snacks, so I'm definitely biased in favor. Scalloped potato, never had it. Hasselback potato, never had it. Potato soup, never had it. I have no idea how you make a soup out of potatoes. Nachi. I know what it is, but I don't think I've had it. Froggies. Again, I know what it is, I'm not 100% sure if I think I have had it, but I think it was like 15 to 20 years ago, so I don't quite remember. They're like a Polish thing, right? Central, Eastern, Southeastern Europe. Oh yeah, associated cuisine, Poland. Okay, so it is a Polish thing. So I think I have had it. Just because I can't quite remember it, I'm gonna put it in B. I don't remember disliking it, but I don't remember it well enough to really say. Chips in C, cashew. Again, to each their own, but you're hurting my feelings a little bit. But again, if it's plain potato chips, then I understand. Like, they're good, but like, I like flavor. I like spicy chips. I like barbecue. I like salt and vinegar. I like sour cream and onion. I would probably say spicy is my favorite, barbecue second. Maybe salt and vinegar 3, normal 4, sour cream and onion 5. Froggies aren't super common over there? I don't think so, no. I think you'd have to go to like a specialized Polish place. I just don't really eat snacks. That's fair then. I don't think I'm like a huge snacker, but I have a fair... I like chips. I like popcorn. I like ice cream. I like goldfish. Occasionally I'll have candy, but I feel like that's about it. Potato mochi I have not had. Smashed potatoes. I am pretty sure I've had that. I'm gonna put that above Proggy in B. I want to say I've only had it once or twice. I think my mom made it for maybe like a Thanksgiving one year or something. And it was like a fun spin on normal potato type stuff, but I don't remember it that well. Froggies and potato soup with cheese is incredible. So what is in a potato soup other than potato? Like, I'm just curious what makes it a soup. Croquets. I don't think I've ever had a croquet. Sorry if that offends people. Because I'm pretty sure they're popular, but I don't think I've had one. Potato salad. No. Don't like it. Actually, have I had it? I just don't really like that. I don't know if I've had it. I'll leave it there. Baked potato. Again, I don't think I've actually had it. It's not like it's uncommon. I definitely see it around, but I don't think I've had it. You're offended by this tier list? What is offensive about it to you, Vel? I'm offended? Damn, I'm offending everybody. Tried making my own croquets once and they turned out a disaster, but they still tasted good. Not how I would have expected it to follow up, or not what I would have expected to follow up. It turned out to be a disaster, but I'm glad they tasted good. How have you not had a baked potato? I feel like when it's an option at like a restaurant or like a food stall on the street or something, I usually pick something else instead. I don't think I would dislike it. I just don't think I've had it. Warm potato salad instead of normal potato salad. Haven't had it. Twice baked potato. Haven't had it. Roasted potato. I am pretty sure I've had that. Probably A. Probably below hash browns, but above mashed potatoes. This one's going fast. Hey, I've had all 5 of the last... Wow. 5 different types of French fries. Okay. Let's make some enemies. What are the opinions on the final 5 things? All French fries. I didn't deep fry them all, so they just kind of fell apart. Oh, okay. In that case, right. The taste would still be there, it's just like the form isn't. Smiley fries has weird taste. I agree, Siracine. And since you just mentioned smiley fries, I'm gonna just put that in C by default. Don't like them. There's something about the taste that just feels off, or the texture. Like, I will eat them, but it would basically always be my last choice of a potato thing. If we ever meet up IRL, we need to get you some good potatoes. Hey, I'm down. I'll take some good potato connoisseurs to show me the way. Disappointed more than offended? I guess that's better than offended. You eat croquet balls because that's what you're saying when you say croquet is like that? Oh, is it croquette instead of croquet? I guess that makes sense. There's the extra TE, so it's croquette. Hated making croquettes at a cafe I worked at. They were so temperamental with exploding in the fryer. Oof. French fries. SSSSSS. Right behind tater tots. A god tier side. You can never go wrong with French fries. It goes with everything. Or just about everything that you could get for dinner. At like a pub type place. Amazing app. Amazing side. 10 out of 10. Curly fries. I really like curly fries, but I feel like I basically never see them. I'm going to put curly fries in S. I really like the taste. I think the shape is fun. Honestly, I think I would put it... I would put it above potato chips. I wish I could have them more often. Waffle fries. They're all right. I don't feel strongly about them one way or another. So I'm going to put them in B. I think the shape is fun, but like... Arby's has them? Oh, the curly ones? I'll have to see if there's an Arby's near me. Arby's, we have the meat. I think that's Arby's. Best fast food French fry. Which ones do I have? I would probably take Five Guys. I mean, I think Five Guys fries have a really good taste, and they give you so much. Like, your meal could straight up be fries with how many they put in that bag. But I do really like McDonald's fries, which is a pretty basic answer, but I mean, they're good. They're good and they're cheap. Burger King fries, I think, are fine. I haven't had them in a long time. Potentially a shocker, I've never been to Wendy's, so I don't know what their fries are like. Shake Shack has pretty decent fries. I would put them below McDonald's and Five Guys, though. Costco fries are the best. I don't know if I've actually had Costco fries, Kaleo. Or KDO. Oh my god, I keep thinking there's an L in there for some reason. I don't think I've had it. Closest Five Guys is over 2 hours away? No, that's sad. It's such a good... Their burgers are amazing. I don't like Burger King. They do something evil. They're strong words. I'll have to try them again. There's one like down the highway from me. Steak cut fries, the last thing. I do like steak cut fries. To me, they're like potato wedges, but better. I get those a lot at a local place. I feel like that's a pretty good... Steak cut fries, they have the same thing going on with the wedges. It really depends how thick they are. Like, if they're too thick, then I get kind of frustrated again because I feel like they don't cook evenly. But if they're like the ideal size, they're very good. Steak cut fries are the saddest of fries, but they're still fries. Burger King fries actually make me sad when I eat them. I don't know what it is. They actually make you sad? What the heck? Maybe it's just Canada. And I guess Washington is similar enough to Canada that you have the same issue. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to try Burger King fries soon. I'm curious what's so weird about them. All right, so we've now finished animals that we could beat in a fight and different types of potato foods. I still have like a half hour. All right, you can probably get 1, maybe 2 in, depending how fast they are. I think steak fries are my favorite. Steak fries. Oh, the steak cut fries, yeah. Yeah, those are good. The local place that I go to with one of my friends a lot, the steak cut fries are their default. Like, I have to specifically ask, hey, can I get normal fries instead of the steak cut ones? Which I usually do because I prefer the normal, but the steak cuts are good. I think that's a very valid choice. If somebody picks smiley fries, that's where I would be like, actually, I just noticed I have one type of fry in every rank. I have French fries in the super S, curly in normal S, steak cut in A, waffle in B, and smiley in C. Wish I had a Wendy's near me. The closest one is in Canada. So you don't have a Five Guys near you or a Wendy's. You're hurting for fast food burgers, huh? Something like fruits would probably be quick. If you had a specific group of waifus, you could probably do that quick too. That's also true. What do we have in the waifu one? Like, I could binge through a waifu one. I just wouldn't be able to explain. Why is HoloLive in the waifu section? I feel like VTubers should just be a separate thing. Hottest furry girls, 250 plus characters. Okay. Ah, yes, that's a thumbnail for FGO waifu tier list. 3 years outdated. Cool. What do we have in these? How many options are there? That's a lot. $250? Could I binge through 250 characters in half an hour? This one doesn't have that many. Tumblr sexy man tier list? I've seen a Tumblr sexy man thing on Twitter. There was like a whole poll going on where people were like voting for the top Tumblr sexy man of all time. I don't even get it. I don't know what it is. Like, I've never been able to have somebody explain to me what a Tumblr sexy man is. Like, I see the options and it's like Sans from Undertale and Reagan from Mob Psycho and like the most random characters. I'm like, what? What about all of these characters ties them together? Like, what? I do not understand. Xenoblade 2 Blades. Do they have a tier list for that? They do. I wish they had bigger pictures. I want like a full circle. Professor Lando did a video explaining it. I'll have to look that up. Husbandos? Do they have a good husbando one? Ultimate husbando tier list. That's a lot. Who the heck has Saitama as a husbando? What even? Ainz? Why is he in here? Envy? What is Envy doing in a husbando tier list? Shouldn't even be an option. Astolfo? Okay, that's good. I don't even know who half these people are. Black Clover guy. Monokuma? Kokichi? Dude. Gilgamesh? But they don't have the good Gilgamesh. They have the jerk Gilgamesh. What is this? Komi's brother? Shinji? Who is putting Shinji on a top husbando list? Jake from Adventure Time? Oh, Seraph of the End guy. That's an underrated series. I like that one. Okabe, now we're talking. Okay. Ken Kaneki. Okay. Kirito. What is this guy? 3-0? Puck? Luffy? I haven't even seen One Piece. I wish it wasn't so like you have to really drag them up. All right. I'm going to make a poll. I have 20 minutes. Make a poll. Which one do we binge? All right. There's a poll. I'll do one of the two. I won't have time to do both. I won't really be able to explain beyond like a sentence per because I only have 20-ish minutes, but I will do one of the two, and you guys can pick. Six votes. Husbando with 2/3 of the votes. Oh boy. Oh my god, Husbando's crushing it. 5 out of 7. You don't know Sebastian. I know it's the Black Butler guy. I haven't seen Black Butler, though. Ainz is my Husbando, to be fair. Really? I do like Overlord. Eminence and Shadow Girls, there's like 10. That'll be easy. You would have to guide me, as I have never... Well, I would recognize some from the manga, but Shinji is nobody's Husbando. I don't get people that have Levi as a Husbando. I think he's a good character. I don't know if he's Husbando, though. Summer from Otome games? I guarantee I won't know those ones. Husbando is so weird, it looks fun. All right, well, I guess we'll end it there then. We have a clearly dominant Husbando tier list victory. So I will end the poll. We'll do the Husbando list. I already have it up, so that's easy. So I guess next time, if I do another tier list then, we can do a waifu one. Which is funny, because I put waifus in the thumbnail, but Husbando crushed it in the voting. Who would have thought? American cartoons don't count as Husbandos in my eyes. It's only anime related. Yeah, I don't really hear people call Western cartoon stuff Husbandos or waifus. Why do people even like Shinji? I think he's a decent character. I just don't understand why anybody would put him as a Husbando. More time for a waifu one? That's true. I'm going to know more of the waifu ones, and I'm going to have more opinions anyway. All right, we need an F tier. I just accidentally reordered something. Add a row below. This one. F. That's... No. Why did it rename the D? No. Can you not reorder like this? I want to change the colors to be more recognizable. We have red, orange. All right, this one's going to be yellow. This one's going to be green. This one's going to be blue. And this one's going to be pink. There we go. Much clearer differentiation. Kaiki is my #1 all-time super husbando. I cannot say I know who Kaiki is. Go men. Husbandos. All right, I just sent the link to that one in chat. So I think this is a decent amount. And I think, yeah, that was the main one. The ultimate husbando tier list. Internet sexy men and sexy women. Hold on, what is that? I didn't know Hatsune Miku was considered an internet sexy woman. Nagito. Shadow the Hedgehog. Impossible? Okay, that's acceptable. Astolfo, sure. My Little Pony? I mean, no problem if you like My Little Pony, but... Megamind? Why is the freaking guy... What, Christian Bale? Was that Raven or Starfire? Chica? What is this, Germa? What the hell is this list? Bowsette. This is a wild one. This is crazy. Yeah, this is a list. I'll have to save this one for next time then. All right, let's get back to the husbandos one. Okay. I'm gonna try and do as many as I actually know. Germa is top tier. I honestly don't really know anything about Germa beyond the fact that he's popular. I don't see Grimjow from Bleach or Davido from Arcana Famiglia. Grimjow, I know the name of at least. Mr. Dream? Is that Snape? Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one bookmarked. All right, let's see. Armin. Do not like his design at the start. Definitely better towards the end of the series. I think he had a really good character development. I would probably put Armin in A. But this is like factoring in how he is by the end of the series, not when he looked like this. If it was just based on when he looked like this, it would be D or F. If it's the series as a whole, holistically, all of his development and how he is by the end, then I would put him in A. Reiner. Good character. Probably one of my favorite side characters in Attack on Titan. Definitely not husbando material. All right, for the record, I'm not rating this based on how much I like them as a character. I'm going to rate it based on how good of a husbando I think they are, which is different. Because I can like a character but think they're a bad husbando and vice versa. I mean, I guess I could just mash it together. Like, I think Reiner is an A character, but like a D husbando. I'll put him in C. I'll cut the difference. Erwin. I never really got the Erwin hype, if I'm being honest. He had a couple good scenes. I don't really get it beyond that. Like the Charge My Soldier scene, awesome. D, C. Berthold. I mean, I guess he's fine. I don't really have a strong opinion on him. Reiner's better than him. Erwin would tell me to die. So no. Erwin's D, actually. He would tell me to sacrifice myself as soon as something went wrong that would benefit him. John. John's good. I would put John in A. Probably right behind Armin. Again, annoying at the start, really good by the end of the series. Definitely one of the better side characters. Are all of these Ds for John? John's our boy. There we go. Eren Yeager, the man himself. D. Sorry, Eren. Love you as a character. Great protagonist. Not a good husbando. Nope. No. Probably better than Erwin, though. Levi. I think Levi would be loyal. He knows how to clean. Why would you not like that? I'll put him in B. He's a good cleaner. Cleans up enemies and cleans up the house. He's a clean freak? Exactly. Oh, Rei Sakuma. Yeah, I remember that you mentioned liking him a lot, Stella. Wow, that's all the Attack on Titan characters. Okay. Sorry, since I'm trying to speedrun it to fit it in, I'm like glancing at the rankings that you guys are throwing in just because I think it's funny, but I can't elaborate too much on these. Main character from Your Lie in April. Don't remember his name. Kosei or something like that? Kohei? Kosei? He knows how to play the piano. He's really good at it. He's kind of super unconfident, which is fine. I understand that. I'll put him in C. What is it? This guy is his friend from Your Lie in April? I don't know, man. It's been 10 years since I watched this anime. I feel like he was fine, but super forgettable. I guess I'll put him in D at the top. Have not seen anything else from that series. I mean, from that row. Don't know anyone else on the second row. Okay. Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Haven't watched it. Sorry, Spike. Guts. Sorry, haven't read Berserk. Blue Exorcist Sky. Haven't read it. Probably S tier if Serbi's here though. Wow. Okay, 3 rows in a row that haven't seen any of those. Main character from Bleach. Haven't seen it. What is this? Lelouch? Is that how you pronounce his name? Haven't seen it. Sakuta from Bunny Girl. I'll just drag the ones I know up to here so I can easily move them. And then I'll go back. Is this Tomoya from Clannad? I think it is. The guy from Classroom of the Elite. Danganronpa. 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 How many Danganronpas are there? Holy. You guys from Death Note. Sure. Who else do I know? Fate people. Oh, I know Fate. I could do a whole Fate husbando tier list. Bring them all up. I know all these ones. Ed? I know Ed. Do I know anyone else from this row? No. Soma from Food Wars? I know him. Alright, I filled up 2 rows here. Let's do this 2 rows so I can clean up some space and then we'll move people up again. Put Seb on S, you ass. I haven't seen a single episode. I can't. Rin is my top 2 favorite character of all time. Rin. Is that the Blue Exorcist guy? Clannad. Love Clannad. Alright. Sakuta from Bunny Girl. When I first watched Bunny Girl, I thought he was funny. I thought he was a really good character. The older I get, so I should say when I first watched Bunny Girl, I was probably like 19 or 20. Thought he was cool then. Now that I'm 27, don't really care about him. I'll put him in B, I guess. He's fine. He's pretty loyal, I guess. He always is helping people. That's good. I just don't really care about his sense of humor. Tomoya from Clannad? S. Easily. The dude is only one of the best male characters ever created in all of anime. One of my top 2 protagonists of all time. The guy is what you should aspire to be by the end of the series. Good character growth. Great character. 10 out of 10. I think I have him as my number 2 favorite cat character of all time. Yeah. High praise. I mean, Clannad After Story is my favorite anime of all time, so I am definitely going to be a little biased in front of that. Clannad S tier. Thank you, Jack. Still deserves to be S. Are you talking about Sakuta? Serbi? Or someone else? Kiyotaka from the Classroom of the Elite. I really like the mind games that he plays in the show. Don't think he would be a good husbando. I guess C. He can't even play piano. Scrub. Behind him. This guy from Danganronpa. I forget what his name is. I don't remember really caring about him at all. So I'll put him in D. Sebastian. Okay. A lot of people here like Seb. Vel and Serbi both like Seb. C, he would piss me off too much. Fair. I have to remind myself you're old. If I was old, I would have seen more of these. There's so many classic series I haven't even seen. Kazuichi, that's his name, right? Shit, I have to do all of this in 10 minutes. Okay. We gotta fly. Nagito, Danganronpa. I feel like I would get really annoyed if I kept hearing him talk about hope all the time. Like, shut up. Not Nagito, what the hell, that's not his name. Nagito's the other guy. Naegi. I would get annoyed if I had to listen to him talk about hope all the time. Shut up. Do you have anything else you can talk about? Do you have a hobby? No? Just being hopeful? Come on, Naegi. C. Rantaro. From Danganronpa V3. Pretty cool. A. Main character from Danganronpa 2, who I forget. Better than Naegi. He's actually more of a character. I guess I'll put him in B. If you forget them, that's telling in itself. Also true. Chihiro, I think, is the name from Danganronpa 1. I mean, they're fine. I guess C. Kokichi, F. Get out of here. Monokuma, F. Nagito, F. For what it's worth, I really like them as characters. Both of them. Nagito and Kokichi. They would be horrible husbandos, though. Terrible. God awful. But as characters, they're some of my favorites from the series. Hajime, that's his name, right. Yeah, I'm just going to do the ones I know, Stella. I wouldn't be able to say anything about the ones that I don't. This guy, the freaking Yakuza guy, don't care about him. F. Student council guy, I guess probably D. Izuru. Don't really remember anything about it. I remember who you are. Byakuya, F. He would piss me off. Every day would be an exercise in patience with Byakuya. Light, F. Don't like him. L. B. I guess. He's fine. Gilgamesh. Since this is specifically the Archer version, he has a lot of money. That's cool. Everything else about him sucks. F. I mean D. I guess he's better looking than all these people, so D. Arthur from Fate Prototype? I know he exists. It's probably still better than Gilgamesh. And Kido is pretty cool. Gilgamesh's friend. Little stuck up. I don't know if stuck up's the right word. I'll below Arthur. Hell, get out of here, Naegi. Get out of here. Get out. Archer, S. Great character. Knows how to cook. He'll protect you. Archer's good. Fuyuhiko? Oh, did you like him, Jack? He likes chips just like you. Astolfo? Memes aside, Astolfo is fine at best. So I would put Astolfo in C. Roy Mustang, A. Roy is great. I would put Roy above all of these people. Envy, F. Why are you even on this list? Alphonse. Alphonse's good. Yeah, I would put Alphonse there. Ed. Also very good. Probably that. Yukihiro Soma, S. This dude is going to make you the happiest man alive because he is the best cook in the world, basically. You are not going to go a day without having an amazing meal. 10 out of 10 just for that. Also, he has red hair, and I like red in designs. Okay, we've done everybody who I dragged up. More. I need more. Who even are you people? Give me people I know. Horimiya people. Okay, I know them. I need sleep? It's only 5 p.m. I don't know what you're talking about. JoJo's. Okay. Jonathan, I know. Dio, I know. Who else? Demon Slayer people. I wish there was an easier way to drag people up. Who the hell is that guy? Where's the other Joestar guy? Oh, Kaguya-sama characters. Okay. That's good. All right. Let's do those ones. Drag these people up so I don't lose track of them. Okay. I love redheads too. Good taste, Stella. Holy shit, it's already almost 5. Wow, this is... Jeez. Okay. I need to keep speeding it up. Ishigami Yu. S. Great character. Great character, great guy, great friend. Shirogane, also S. Both are peak. This guy from Horimiya. C, I guess. Didn't really care about him. Don't even remember who this guy is. This guy, fine. C. Don't remember who this guy is. Izumi. He's an A. I like him a lot. Yeah, you can go up there. Is this the guy that's like the side ship? He was better than the rest of them. Get out of here. This order is jank. Leo, you need Bleach in there? I haven't seen Bleach, Roscoe. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. You just missed Joseph? I have to go back. I wish you could hit delete on the things you don't want. I completely agree. Usually I just make an extra category and I will throw the stuff I don't know in there just so that they're not mixed in down here. Dio. F. Jonathan. Nice guy, but he would also annoy me. C. Who else? Who else? This guy from Demon Slayer, whose name I don't remember. C. Zenitsu, I hate him. F. Muzan, I hate you. F. Tanjiro. He can cook. He's a nice guy. High B. Zenitsu, or Inosuke, you're annoying. F. Komi's brother. He doesn't speak to anybody. C, I guess. Main character from Komi. Mid. Thank you. I can't stand Zen. He's so annoying. All he does is ever scream. Like, okay. He's better in the most recent seasons than at the beginning. I'll give him that. He's gotten better. Still think he's super annoying, though. But Jonathan is a true gentleman. This is true. He's a true gentleman. Najimi. They're fine. Probably, like, over here, I guess. I just hate really loud characters. I don't like characters who scream all the time. I think it's super grating and super obnoxious. So... one sec. Preaching to the choir on this. LOL, Nivi hasn't understood my Zenitsu hate forever. Well, I'm with you, Cashew. I'm with you. At some point in my life, probably a couple years ago, I made a list of my 9 most hated anime characters. Because usually you make lists of like your top 15 or top 25 favorites. And I was like, you know what? I want to switch it up. I'm going to do my 9 least favorite. Zenitsu was on it. Out of the 300 something anime I had seen at the time, he was in my bottom 9 ever. I could not stand him. Ironically, a lot of the people in my bottom were blonde guys, which is funny because a lot of my favorite guys are also blonde guys. So I either love them or hate them. All right. My hero characters, just drag them all up. Drag them into roughly the same area. And there's a lot of my hero characters. How many are there? Oh my god. Naruto. Alright, Mob Psycho people, drag them up. Shinji, drag you up. Promise Neverland people, I know them. 9S, okay. Anyone else here? Yato, I know. I think that's Gekken Shoujo. I don't see the main guy. It's the other guy from Noragami. Oh, okay. One Punch Man people, drag all them up. Actually, I don't remember who this guy is. I remember you. I remember you. I remember you. I remember you. I know you. I know you. I know you. I remember you. You. That series has very attractive male character designs. I don't swing that way, but if you like attractive male character designs, look at the Seraph of the End manga. That's my recommendation. Persona 5 characters. I know you guys. Come on up. Boom. 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 Why is Arsene a character? Get out of here. Pokemon people. I know you guys. ReZero. Why the fuck is Betelgeuse here? Those are Shield Hero people. I know them. Sword Art people I know. I think we're almost at the bottom of the list. I remember Kirito and them were towards the end. Okabe I know. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare having to go back up and find these people again. They're all over the place now. I know you, I know you, I know you. Where was Ken Kaneki? I know he was down. Is that Ken? Alright, come up here. Leaving N out, how dare you? Yeah, so I didn't play Gen 5, and I also didn't watch the anime that he was in, so I don't really know anything about him. Finn and Jake, I've never watched Adventure Time, I just know who they are. I didn't even know that Conan transformed. I've never seen an episode of Conan. Ruka. Is that everyone I know? All right. Oh, wait, was that Rimuru down there? It was! I almost missed him. I didn't even see Subaru. Did I miss him in the ReZero section? All right, let's go back to the top and try finding people again. Okay. Keep speed running. Who do we have up here? Didn't I just drag a bunch of people up? All right, we'll just drag them up again. Start from the beginning. So they're all up here. All the ones I know, at least. Oh my god. Why is it like this? How many people from My Hero can there possibly be? Is this the Dororo guy? Oh my god, they never end. I know you guys. Alright, these were a bunch of people that I knew, so I'll just drag them all up over here. Persona. Oh, this is the downside of the big ones. Takes forever to drag everybody up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Baki, look at her butt. There's Subaru. Too many. Almost. Almost. Please. Please. I want to stop dragging. I see Goku. I have never watched an episode of Dragon Ball Z. All my hero characters a D. Strong opinion. Joseph I still haven't seen. I've like overlooked him multiple times and I don't know where he is. I know multiple people have said that they saw him, but I have not. And I have heard Adventure Time is good, yeah. Yakimaru. Oh, that's the Dororo guy, right? Conan turns into an adult. Yeah, I don't know anything about Conan. Who else? I don't know where Joseph is. Good night, Vel. Have a good one. Thank you for coming. Oh, there's Okabe. I almost missed it. How could I almost miss Okabe? Come on. All right, sorry, Joseph. Don't know where you are. 4 spaces to the orange hair guy? There's so many orange hair people. All right. Go up here. My hero characters. Dobby D. I don't really care. This guy, fine, I guess. Shigaraki, nope, don't like him. This guy, fine, I guess. Todoroki's good. I'll put him in like probably around here. Ida's good. I put him way too high. Drop him down. Hawks is good. Hawks is good. What? That's not Hawks. That's Tokiyami. What the heck? I dragged the wrong person. I'll put him in B, I guess. Hawks. Put Hawks in A. This guy, he's pretty nice. Good dude. I'll help you out. Good power. Lemillion, I think his name is. Kaminari is fine. I don't really care about him. This guy, same thing. Bakugo, no, I hate you. Mob? He'll be a good dude. Mob should be A. Reagan? Good dude. I'll put you in A. Deku? Good dude, but you also annoy me, so C. Hyakimaru, you're fine, I guess. C. Now Fumi. D. I hate Shield Hero. Betelgeuse, F. This is the sword guy from Shield Hero, F. I hate you. This is the archer from Shield Hero, F. I hate you. Spear guy, F. I hate you. Actually, I hate you so much that you can have a special category of your own. F, F, F. You are the worst character I've ever seen in anime in my entire life. I wish you didn't exist. Ash? I don't know, man. D? He's never home. All he does is travel. Puck? Man, Puck. Just drag these people up again so they're at the top, easier to get to. You guys over here. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Everybody I know up to the top. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. All the series are mixed up, but that's fine. I just need them at the top. You, 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 you. Still haven't seen Joseph. What the heck? I don't think there's anyone I hate more than Rachel. Is Rachel the Tower of God girl? This is painful. Go men. Sengoku C. Is he the guy from Horimiya? I think I should put him in B. The pink hair guy, right? Since I am just YOLOing this and trying to do it super fast, I'm not putting a ton of thought in like the ordering. I'm basically just throwing them in the tier. How is Alan not in the list? What show is that? Ash is more of a bro than a husbando. Good point. Catch be the worst anime character. Oh, Tower of God. I pity Shigaraki because of what happens in the later chapters. I'm like half caught up on the manga. I just like skim stuff as it comes out. All right, did I finish getting everybody I knew? I think so. Haven't seen Yuri on Ice. Haven't seen Naruto. All right, back to the top. I feel like I'm still missing some people, but that's fine. All right, so we have these 3 rows. Oh, D Gray Man. Okay. All right, Puck. Puck. Puck is interesting, but I don't really know anything about them, so C. This guy showed up for 2 episodes, but he seems fine, so C. Subaru's a good dude. I'll put him in high B. The sniper guy from Seraph of the End. Pretty cool. I like his design. Sengoku I was going to put up to B. I guess I'll put him in like high C. Ruining my peace of mind. You're welcome. The cat dude from ReZero. Blanking on his name. I guess a C. I don't really feel strongly. Vampire guy from Seraph of the End. You can tell my name remembrance is fantastic right now. Well, he's a villain, so D. Genos from One Punch? Now we're talking. Genos is an A. Great dude. Felix, yeah, Felix is the name. Sonic from One Punch Man. He's funny. I guess I'll put him in like high C. Akechi. Great character, but as a husbando, like if I was ranking a character, I would put A. A or S. I feel like you just want to argue with me all the time, and he also thinks he's better than me at everything, so that'd be annoying. 9S, you're kind of psychotic. I'll put you next to Akechi. Two sides of the same coin. James from Pokemon. B. Trustworthy, reliable. Moomin Rider, great dude. B. Klein, he's a nice guy. I'll put him in B. Joker, he's not even a character, he's a self-insert. B, I guess. Actually, because I'm role-playing as Joker, that makes him S, because I am Joker. Therefore, I am S. Yu-Gi-Oh! He's cool, B. Kirito. Whoops, where did he go? No, you're not down there. B, you're fine. I don't know why everybody hates Kirito. I feel like they just hate him because it's popular to hate on him. Okabe? S, #1 guy character of all time. Easy peasy. Don't even have to... Come on. Non-negotiable. Ruka from Steins Gates? I didn't even see Daru in the list now that I think about it. Ruka's fine. I don't really care that much. C. The dude from Wodakoi, main guy's brother. C. Heinz. B. He might kill me for no reason, but if I'm on his good side, he's cool. Main guy from Seraph at the End, he's pretty good. B. Main guy from Wodokoi? That's an S. 10 out of 10 manga, or not 10 out of 10 manga. Very good manga if you like romance. Highly recommend. Great cast, great art, great comedy. It's about weebs and otakus who are all dating and friends. Very fun. S. Rimuru. I really like Rimuru. I put Rimuru in A. High A. The other dude from Wodokoi. I like him a lot, but not quite as much as the main guy, but I would still put him at high A. That's a solid high A. Shinji, F. Norman from Promised Neverland, I guess a C. Garo, you know, even though he's kind of a villain, he's also a nice guy. Or he's like, he sticks to his morals, you know? He's knows, I'll put him in C. Kine has ruined Rimuru for me? No. Why is that, Serby? James, best husbando. James from Pokemon? What did I put him in, B? Yeah, I think B is good. 9S has far more reason for his mental breakdown than Akechi. I'm sorry. That is also true. I agree with that. I like Akechi more as a character, but 9S would be a better husbando. The artist dude from Persona, whose name I'm blanking on. Really fun character. I liked him a lot. He's always broke. I don't even know if he could buy me a snack if we went out to eat. But he's a really good guy. He can draw. I'll put him in B. High B. He's obsessed with Rimuru. Secret fact, I despise the slime isekai. Oh, Cashew. How could you do that to me? I like the slime isekai quite a bit. I do think every season has gone downhill. I think I gave the first season a 9, and then the second season part 1 8.5, and second season part 2 8. So I do think it's been trending down, but I still like it. Gurren from Seraph of the End. He will sacrifice me and kill me if he needed to, so sorry, you're a D. Ken. Kaneki is good. Put Kaneki in like high B. Yato? S. Love Yato. Great guy. Really wish it would get more anime seasons. Saitama. Where did Saitama just get dropped to? F? No. Saitama's like a C. C is my I don't feel particularly strongly either way. B is I think they're good. A is very good. S is P. Brock? Or right next to James. I read a bunch of the slime manga and I got bored of it after a while. There's a lot of like politics stuff that comes up, like meetings and stuff between the different factions. I can see the annoyance with it. That guy's an F. I forget his name, but Ryuji from Persona. What? I accidentally dropped it. I'll put Ryuji in A. Bang. I think that's his name. Bang. B for Bang. This guy. C. Guy from Promised Neverland. Morgana. D. You're annoying. I mean, you're fine at times, but you're also kind of annoying. The main guy from No Game No Life. D. This dude from Sword Art Online who was around for like 5 episodes, but he was pretty cool. I'll put him in B. Oh my god. Okay, we're making good progress here. Wait, was that everybody? I feel like I'm still missing some people. Is that really everyone? I just finished without even realizing it? Where is Joseph? I still haven't even seen him. Everybody has seen him other than me, I guess. Joseph is my boy. I need to put him in there. None of these guys. Oh, there he is. Joseph. S. Boom. Love Joseph. Best part of part 2. Wait, was Caesar not in there? Is this Caesar? He might cheat on you, but he's a great dude. Yeah, aside from that. Sora pisses me off. The No Game No Life guy. I think he might be entertaining to play games with, but otherwise, yeah, I don't really care about him. Actually, he would slaughter me in every game we played together, so maybe that wouldn't be good. Oh, that's Geo. Okay. So they don't have Caesar? What the heck? Some BS. Anyone else that I know and I'm missing? Final check. Otherwise, I can say I finished it. I mean, I know a lot of these characters. I just don't know them. I know the name. I know what they're from. But if I haven't seen it, then I can't rank them. Not that this is ranked anyway. I just kind of haphazardly threw them into the gut instinct categories. Okay, well, that was... it took me about 35 minutes to binge through that, but... Yeesh, this is big. Okay, now we can fit it all on one screen. So that would be not ordered. Not ordered. But that was where I threw all the characters. I guess I should take a screenshot of that so that I have it. Yeah, I didn't really get to elaborate on pretty much anything. Like 1 or 2 sentences max. I mean, it's fine. That's... that guy's kind of low. I should put him up. I guess he should probably be up. I'll retake that. It's gonna be kind of pixely. He would beat you in every game and then gloat about it. That's true. He would be a jerk. Hell of a list. This list hurts me deeply. What can I say? I specialized in making people annoyed. But I guess that's what happens when it comes to characters in anime and games and stuff. I feel like people, like, they have their favorites. And then if anybody doesn't agree, it's like, oh my god, how could you do this to me? Waifus I could definitely do better on. I mean, I could have done better on this one too if I had more time and I could better, like, think about the rankings and stuff, but... This is going to be basically impossible to look at on mobile. You'd have to look at it on PC. I could post the screenshot of it later. I'd say this is a good list so far. Well, thank you, Jack. Somebody didn't think I hurt them. Tried making a list, but I knew so few that I gave up. That's fair. Decent list for what characters you do know, but it's rushed. Yeah, exactly. I didn't get to organize it like I would have wanted. Some are objectively wrong. Serby, how could you do this to me? You think people are upset about a husbando one, but when you get to the waifu one, wars will be fought? Yeah, no. People get very divisive over the husbandos and waifus. I think people take it a little more seriously than they should, but no, I get it. It hurts if somebody doesn't like a character I like, so. What was the ones that most aggravated you, Serby? For objectively wrong. Trying to look and see if there's anything else I would switch around a little bit. I think I put Hawks a little too high. I would probably drop him to B. I don't care about my hero characters enough to actually put them in an A. Yeah, I'll drop him. He's probably a B. Oh no, my FF fell. Now I can't see it all at the same time. I have to zoom out again? Or I have to move 2 people out. Nah, but they're fine in B. Any of these people that I could drop? Whatever. People get butthurt over anime characters so easily. This is very true. It's very true. I don't know why people get so... I don't want to say toxic, but so impassioned. I mean, it's good to be passionate about it. That's not the right word either. I don't know what I'm looking for. Ree! Zebby objectively needs to be here as a legacy husbando. Oh, from Black Butler. Defined a husbando category. Yeah, I do know he's very popular. I mean, there's a lot of popular ones here that I didn't get to. All of the One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach. I do enjoy a good Butler character. Yeah, I clearly have missed out on an iconic series. Gintama, yes, another one I haven't seen. Aside from Fuyuhiko, I have no gripes with the list. Well, thank you, Jack. I didn't dislike him for what it's worth. I just didn't find him particular. I guess I shouldn't have put him in F. That was a little extreme. I'd probably put him in D. Toxic is correct. Toxic applies here. All right, toxic it is then. Yes, people get very toxic about it. Binge Black Butler with me. Is there another season announced? Or is it 1 season or 2 seasons or what? Prefer butlers over maids. I honestly never really saw the appeal with maids. Obviously to each their own, but like I've never really, I don't know. Never really saw the appeal with it. But to each their own, of course. Season 4 is airing right now? Jeez, I didn't know there were that many. Thank goodness. Oh, I was so good about keeping up with anime for the last few weeks, and then I totally fell off. Season 2.5 of 1 doesn't exist. As in, it was like anime original and garbage. Lost track of Black Butler. Gained a recent appreciation with maids that I was never really passionate about until now. Because of Maid Mint, perhaps? Surely it's not because of Maid Mint. You got me? Oh no! I'm just a genius, what can I say? You have a job? I do. I do. And being tired from the job does make it hard to want to find the energy to watch anime. Not that it takes energy, really, you're just watching something, but like, I want to pay attention and engage. I don't just want to half-ass watch it, so. Yeah, I think I had like 13 or 14 things on my list for this season that I wanted to watch. It's a ton. There was like 12 for last season, and actually it might have been 12 for last and 15 for this one. It's a ton, yeah. But then the second half of the year looks pretty quiet. Like, there's a handful of things in summer and fall, but unless there's things they haven't announced yet, like, there's barely anything for the last 2 seasons for me. Like, maybe 12 things combined for the 2. Thought it was because of Kawakami from Persona 5. Kawakami is a good maid. That's true. Becky. Enjoy anime original if I watch the anime first. That's true. If it's your first experience, then I think it's probably fine because you either won't know or it just kind of blends in. But if you have read the original, then it just feels like shoehorned in stuff, and that's annoying. Trey and Loser Ranger, Kaiju, and New Gate. Trey and Loser Ranger and Kaiju are all on my list to check out. Gate, I'm not sure what that is. But I know I had a lot of things. I think I had it listed out. Yes, I have 15 things on my list for this season. And they are Astronaut, Blue Archive, Demon Slayer Season 4, Girls Band Cry, Loser Ranger, Grandma and Grandpa Turn Young, Hibike Season 3, Jellyfish Can't Swim, Kaiju Number 8, Konosuba Season 3, Mission Yozakura Family, Mushoku Season 2 Part 2, Spice and Wolf, Slime Season 3, Whisper Me a Love Song, and Train to the End of the World. So it's actually 16, and it's counted. 16 things from the season I wanted to watch, and I'm still catching up on last season. What do I still have left from last season? Apothecary Diaries, Classroom of the Elite Season 3, Delicious in Dungeon, Hokkaido Gals, Mashal Season 2, Undead Unluck, and Witch and the Beast. So many things. It's already over 20 just from those 2. Yeah, but then I only have 8 in summer and 7 in fall, so it's definitely less. Love the light novel, so I'm watching it. I didn't even know there was a source. I thought it was anime original for some reason. Konosuba Season 3. I've heard good things. I just watched the movie for the first time recently. Yeah, Stella, if you prefer binging, then makes sense to just wait. Gonna get me canceled, but I was never too passionate about Kawakami. Never leaves the stream. Cashew, I clipped it right now. I'm gonna be spreading it to Twitter within moments. Cashew 0 is canceled. Batcat is now just Bat. And it's all because you had to say that about Kawakami. I hope you're happy with yourself. Mr. Villain's Day Off last season was great. Oh, I think I heard of that one. I'll have to go back and check. Oh, I forgot Shangri-La Frontier is going to be in the fall. Kawakami route made us uncomfortable. I mean, understandably. Yeah, that's fair. I'm the type who's very, very good about separating anything fiction from reality. So it's pretty hard to bother me with a lot of stuff in games and anime and whatnot, but there are still certain things that will give me the ick, and then I can't really watch it or engage with it anymore. I know there was something somewhat recently. I don't remember if it was an anime from last year or a game. I just stopped watching it, whatever it was. What was it? Remember me as I was not what I am? Not as I was, but what I... what the hell was the... You know what it might have been? The Helpful Fox Senko-san. It's like 6 years old, and it was just billed as like a cute slice of life thing. I watched the whole series, but I don't know, it just gave me the ick the whole time. But it was when I was in my no drop phase, so I refused to drop it because I had started it. And I just forced myself to power through. I think I gave it like a 4 out of 10 or something. Don't really know if I could explain why, but want to find an ensemble stars tier list and one that you can tier list all the idol units. Mihoyo Husbando. There's probably a Mihoyo one. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, ensemble stars, maybe there is. If there's not, you can also make them. I mean, all of these tier lists are fan-made, so I've made tier lists in the past, actually. No drop is a bad phase. Great way to hate yourself. Yeah, I had to stop doing it after like a year. I couldn't do it. Thank goodness we didn't do Genshin or Star Rail. Yeah, I mean, I barely know anything about any of them, so it would have just been me talking out of my ass or doing it purely design-based. Alright, I'm going to drag this one over because we did that. So we did animals, get back to the normal size. Animals, potato food, and husbandos. I give 3 to 5 episodes, and if I'm not super into it by then, it's gone. Yeah, that's the much better way to do it. 3 episode rule is the thing for a reason. I think because of Madoka, actually. I think if you look at my dropped list on AnyList, I'm pretty sure we're friends on AnyList. There are a lot of things I dropped after 1 or 2 episodes. Like, after I stopped my no drop phase, I am very trigger happy with dropping things. I'm like, I don't know. If the first episode isn't jiving with me and I don't care to watch a second one, I'm like, all right, drop. I don't. There's so many things I want to watch that I'm like, I don't even want to give it 3 episodes sometimes. I can just tell. But there are other ones I dropped at like 6 out of 12, 9 out of 12. The big 3. Animals that you can beat, potatoes, and husbandos. Yeah. Truly the big 3. There's the big 3 of anime and the big 3 of tier lists. 105. That's pretty impressive. I think I'm at like 50 something. Am I logged in? I am. I've dropped 59. Yeah, I think... Yeah, you probably would have to crop things if you can't find them already cropped, unfortunately. All right. I hate to... Oh. Dropped many shows because I wasn't feeling it from the first episode. Totally valid. I mean, I've done that a lot too. I'd have to add up and see how many were first versus second versus third. Completed 361, so I've watched more than I dropped. Yeah, you've watched 3 times as much. That's a good amount. I think I've completed a little over 400, and I've dropped 59, so it's roughly 1 in 9 things I drop. I mean, yeah, there's... If you don't think you'll like it based on the synopsis, then no point in trying it. Plenty of shows I never watch because of that reason. Based on the genre, or the character, or the trailer, or whatever, I'm like, yeah, no, I can tell I'm not gonna like it, so no point. I did drop Uzaki, yeah. It was one of those manga where... Or one of those anime where I read the manga, and I thought it was funny. And then when I watched the anime, I didn't think it was as funny as the manga, so I was like, I don't see the point in continuing. Kind of like Eminence. I think it was the same type of thing. It was like weirdly slow paced too. Like the manga just kind of like trucks on, but I thought the anime was like, I don't know. It felt like it was taking too long to do everything. Watched a lot of random anime, so I dropped from that. Yeah, just pick up the most random thing that you happen to see that catches your eye. It's like, okay, this is not as good as I thought it would be. Definitely some shows that are better as an anime and vice versa. 100% agree. And I think comedies can be a big one. Like, if they nail the pacing and the voice acting, then I think the anime will be much better. If the pacing is off or the voice acting doesn't fit the character, I think that ruins a comedy. I'm liking Loser Ranger more as a manga. I don't think I've read any of the manga, so I wouldn't be able to compare. Yeah, Uzaki is the short stack. I've never seen Africa Salaryman outside your drop list, but the thumbnail makes it look amazing. I thought it looked funny at the start, and I think it was another one where, like, either the jokes weren't landing or the pacing was just so slow that I was like, I feel like I'm waiting forever for the next joke. I mean, if you're interested, I would give it a shot. It's very unique, design-wise, but... I like comedy anime, but I rarely read comedy manga. Yeah, I read a lot of rom-com manga, but like straight-up comedy, not so much. Oh yeah, Ruru is like the short stack. She's super exaggerated, but right, it is because it's stylized, so... It fits the show's style, like, I don't think it looks bad, but I also see why some people think it's kind of goofy, so... Eh. Watched Delusional Monthly Magazine, which is very dumb, but I loved it, and I know I would never like it as an anime. Delusional Monthly Magazine, it sounds kind of familiar. Oh, as a manga. Neither can I, Serby, don't you worry. Oh boy. I just got the emergency text that my dog needs to go outside, and I'm on dog duty for this one, so I feel bad, but I do have to end the stream then so that I can go take the dog out, and I guess I need to have dinner too. But, yeah. That was tier lists. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you had a good time discussing them and making your own. I should definitely do more of these. There's so many tier lists that I could do. Probably not a weekly thing, but I don't know. There's so many options. So many options. But yeah, if you're in the Discord and you did your own tier lists and you want to send them, you could just send them there if you want. I think I had a tier list channel. I might have gotten rid of it. I'd have to check. You could just send it in general if not. If you wanted to. Don't have to. But yeah, either way, thank you again very much for coming to the stream. Hope you had a good time. Glad to see that you guys had fun. And hopefully I will have my schedule out for next week soon. Should be at least 3 streams, if not 4. Yeah. See you, Ciracine. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming as well, Stella. Glad you had fun. And Jack, Serby as well. Thank you. Anyone else who may be lurking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.